Factored into us having a great season.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Children's of Alabama reminds you that every child's head injury should be treated like a serious injury until a doctor says it's not. The CDC estimates some 4 million sports and recreation-related concussions occur each year. Even a minor fall or collision may be a concern. Symptoms typically include headaches, unsteadiness, confusion, or sleepiness. To find out what to do in case of a suspected concussion, visit childrensal.org/concussion and always dial 911 in case of an emergency.
Salute the flag.
Jarquez Hunter tries to get to the corner, cuts it up. He's gone. Jarquez Hunter 50, 10, 5, touchdown on Iron. Jarquez Hunter.
Strike up the band.
Oh, DeMarcus Riddick, the freshman, came up to make the stop on the corner. Pressure. Down he goes at the 45-yard line. Down he goes, Jalen McLeod.
Prepared to conquer.
Horn drops. He looks. He throws up the sideline. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Got his pressure. Goes down. Back to the 24. Dorian Mausi with the stop. Picked up by Kayan Lee. Pass complete inside the 20. Down the sideline. Rivaldo Fairweather. Touchdown Auburn.
And feel the power of Dixieland.
Peyton looks. Down the sideline. Up the hash. Caught. Gotta be a touchdown. Touchdown Malcolm Simmons. Touchdown Auburn.
This is Auburn football.
Last week, Auburn again had a top 25 team on the ropes, but the Tigers couldn't hold on to a double-digit lead at Missouri and still seeks its first SEC win tonight. Auburn sets its sight on another team in similar straits. Good evening and War Eagle from Kroger Field in Lexington with Jason Campbell, Will Herring, Brad Law, Jeff Shearer, Faith Richardson, Gene Dulaney, Patrick Tisdale, Jacob Hillman, and Ben Harling. I'm Andy Burcham. Auburn had a chance to put Mizzou away last week in the fourth quarter, but could not finish. Missouri drove 95 yards for the game-winning points, and your Tigers will have searching again. Kentucky had great expectations coming into this season. However, the Wildcats have stumbled in SEC play. The lone win, an upset at top 5 Ole Miss. UK relies on a stingy defense that is number 2 in the SEC against the pass and number 5 against the run. Offensively, the Cats are near the bottom of the league. Auburn has won its last 9 games in Lexington, including 3-point victories in 2010 and 15. A win tonight would give the Tigers some much-needed confidence before returning to Jordan-Hare Stadium for the month of November. The Outdoor Alabama countdown to kickoff continues in a moment.
If I was to describe this sandwich in one word, I would say magical. Hi, this is Jamor, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is that extra oomph. I go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of the honey, then you have the extra kick from the spicy filet. The combination alone takes it over the top. It's award-winning.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Saturdays in the South mean football and outdoor projects. And when it comes to outdoor projects, nothing beats quality John Deere equipment from a team you can depend on. That's why we trust Sun South, where owning the best equipment made is easy and affordable, whether you're working on your lawn, camp, farm, job site, or even ball field. For all your outdoor equipment needs, visit Sun South with 21 convenient locations or shop online at sunsouth.com. Sun South, equipment for those that do. Sun South is the preferred tractor dealer of the Auburn Tigers.
Children's of Alabama reminds you that every child's head injury should be treated like a serious injury until a doctor says it's not. The CDC estimates some 4 million sports and recreation-related concussions occur each year. Even a minor fall or collision may be a concern. Symptoms typically include headaches, unsteadiness, confusion, or sleepiness. To find out what to do in case of a suspected concussion, visit childrensal.org/concussion and always dial 911 in case of an emergency.
You're listening to Auburn Football. Visit OutdoorAlabama.com to find your next adventure. Go hunt, go fish, get outdoors. Now, back to more of the Outdoor Alabama Countdown to Kickoff.
Beautiful, cool evening for football at Kroger Field in Lexington, where Auburn is getting set to face the Kentucky Wildcats. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Jason, what are your Ford keys to the game?
Yeah, for me tonight, Andy, it's our Auburn football team. You got to get off the bus and play with an attitude. Bring that physical play that you're going to need tonight. Next for me, be balanced offensively. You know you're going against a really good defense. You don't want to just be one-dimensional. You got to find a way to be balanced. Number 3 for me, defense got to make Kentucky's offense one-dimensional. Make their run game non-existent and make them have to force to be a passing team tonight. And number 4 for me, protect the football and win the short yardage.
All right, protect the quarterback, as you heard Hugh Freeze talk about, with a newish offensive line. Dylan Wade at left tackle, Braden Joyner at left guard for the Tigers, then Lou, of course, right, and Tutal Miller on the right side. But, boy, it's just really important to protect the quarterback, and that is perhaps one of the keys in protecting the football tonight.
Yeah, that's big. You got to protect the quarterback, especially when you're in a hostile environment. You know Kentucky's going to be loud, but defensively they want to get you behind the chain so they can bring in their secondary blitzes and bring those guys from second level to get involved to make you get rid of football quickly. So tonight, Peyton got to be really accurate with his passes, but up front, you guys have got to be able to not absorb attack, but go be the attacker.
On the other side of the ball, Demi Sumo-Kangbe, their leading ground gainer, is out tonight. Chip Trainum is another of their top tailbacks. He is out. They're going with 2 freshman running backs out there tonight.
Yeah, you talk about, the day of the NIL, right? These guys want to have an opportunity to make a name for themselves, and this is the type of game for Auburn. You better be ready for anything from these freshmen because you don't have a lot of film on them, but be ready for and prepared.
Auburn and Kentucky, the Tigers starting alignments. When we return, this is the Auburn Sports Network.
Download the new and improved Auburn Game Day app. It's fully customizable to your interests with the new My Auburn tab. Plus, buy tickets, skip concession lines, be a part of game day giveaways, shop the latest Auburn gear, and get live in-game scoring. Plus, listen to every broadcast from the Auburn Sports Network, even when multiple games are happening simultaneously on the official mobile app of Auburn Athletics, the Auburn Game Day app. Download it now.
Who out there likes chicken and eggs? Both are protein-packed and loaded with essential vitamins and minerals to keep you healthy and your immune system strong. Start your morning with a delicious omelet with all your favorite fix-ins. Or have some grilled chicken for dinner. Here in Alabama, we produce almost 500 million eggs a year. You just can't beat that. However you choose to enjoy chicken or eggs, remember, they're good for you and great for Alabama.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com. Paid for by the U.S. Department of the Navy in partnership with Blue Forge Alliance.
I've always wanted to learn how to hunt and fish, but I didn't know where to begin. OutdoorAlabama.com helped me get started. There I learned the basics of hunting and fishing, including what's in season and which license to buy. You can even sign up for classes to help you become a successful hunter or angler. Now I'm confident in the woods or on the water. What are you waiting for? Learn more at OutdoorAlabama.com. Go hunt, go fish, get outdoors. This message was brought to you by the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
This is Auburn football, and these are the Yellowwood starting lineups for the Tigers. Defensive line.
Kildrick Falk, Highland Home High School.
Isaiah Ricks, Woodbury, New Jersey, St. Augustine Prep High School.
Malik Blockton, Montgomery, Alabama, Pike Road High School.
Jalen McLeod, Washington, D.C., Friendship Collegiate.
Linebackers.
Eugene Asante, Alexandria, Virginia, Westfield High School.
Austin Keys, Taylorsville, Mississippi, Seminary High School.
Durham Mausi, Detroit, UD Jesuit.
Secondary.
Jalen Crawford, Atlanta, Georgia, Parkview High School. Kaden Lee, Atlanta, Georgia, Cedar Grove High School.
Jaron Thompson, Lufkin, Texas, Lufkin High. Caleb Harris, Bethlehem, Alabama, Thompson High School.
Offensive line.
Connor Liu, Kennesaw, Georgia, Kennesaw Mountain High School.
Jeremiah Wright, Selma, Alabama, Selma High School.
Dylan Wade, Houston, Texas, South Falls.
Braden Joyner, Anderson, Alabama, Auburn High School.
Isaiah Miller, Memphis, Tennessee, Woodell High School.
Receivers.
Malcolm Simmons, Montgomery, Alabama, Benjamin Russell.
Cam Coleman, Phoenix City, Alabama, Central High School, Phoenix City. Keandre Lambert Smith from Norfolk, Virginia, Moore High School.
Tight ends.
Rivaldo Fairweather, Lauderhill, Florida, Boyd Anderson High School.
Running backs.
Jockworth Hunter, Philadelphia, Mississippi, Neshoba Central High School.
Quarterback.
Peyton Thorne, Naperville, Illinois, Naperville Central High School.
Special teams.
Reed Hughes, Conway, Arkansas, Conway High School.
Oscar Chapman, Adelaide, South Australia, Prince Alfred College.
Towns Magoo, Auburn, Alabama, Auburn High School.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. You've been listening to the Outdoor Alabama Countdown to Kickoff on the Auburn Sports Network. Now, it's game time. Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn football is brought to you by Ford. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. By the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all recommended vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Chick-fil-A. Download the Chick-fil-A app and score big before the game begins. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A. By Cook's Pest Control. Score superior protection from pests and termites by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's is the South's most trusted name in pest control and the official pest control partner of the Auburn Tigers. And by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama. Let's go back to the former Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington with Will Herring on the sidelines alongside Jason Campbell. Here's the voice of the Auburn Tigers, Andy Burcham.
Lights are off in Lexington. Both teams about to enter the field at Kroger Field. Auburn and Kentucky. Auburn's College of Veterinary Medicine, one of the colleges and country's preeminent institutions for veterinary education, research, and comprehensive medical care for animals. Students train alongside world-renowned clinicians and researchers in one of the nation's most advanced teaching hospitals and innovative research programs. Learn more at vetmed.auburn.edu. This is the second straight game in which Auburn will play on an artificial surface. Let's get a report from down on the field. Our first tonight, Will Herring, and a Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
Yeah, Andy, a cool, calm night down here in Kentucky. I tell you what, they've quite added on to the atmosphere since I played here 20-something years ago. This place is electric. You can feel the atmosphere, and, man, looking forward to a great game tonight.
Will, give us a report on the playing surface tonight for this one.
It's that artificial turf with the rubber pellets, so the field turf is in great condition, obviously. Really no wind down here. Earlier up in the press box, it was hitting us in the face pretty strong, but right now there's no wind on the field.
That's very interesting. The wind's still whipping in at the top of the stadium directly at us from the east, but apparently, as Will mentions, very little wind to speak of, at least on the playing surface tonight. Game day weather brought to you by Sensoryne, proud sponsor of Auburn Athletics. The experts at Sensoryne with Carrier create a cool indoor retreat for heating, cooling, and insulation, offering total comfort care for your Tiger family in East Alabama and Huntsville. Contact today at sensoryne.com. Carrier, turn to the expert. Well, it is the coolest game that Auburn has played in this season. 54 degrees during pregame tonight. Wind out of the north-northeast, just 5 miles per hour, and clear skies overhead. Weather I don't know on a college level what it's like to play in this condition, Jason Campbell. You've played in much colder and much warmer than this. It's got to be kind of in the middle.
Yeah, I played in some games that are below zero, and you don't want to play in those. But this is football weather tonight. If you're a player, when you think about October games, you think about December games, November games, and December, you want the weather to be like this. This is when it becomes the meat starts to separate from the potatoes, and you want to be a guy that loves physical football. You don't see a lot of finesse balls going in the air in weather like this. It's about who can run the football the best and who can defend the run.
Well, Kentucky is without two of its top tailbacks tonight. They will play two freshmen, one redshirt freshman and a true freshman. Auburn, on the other hand, is flush with this running game tonight, albeit against a really good Kentucky defense.
Yeah, Auburn's the healthiest team coming into this matchup tonight, but you think about two freshman running backs for Kentucky. The one thing is not just them running the football. Auburn can probably get after them in pass protection because as a freshman, you got to know your pass protection really key to protect their quarterback. So I expect Coach Durkin tonight to dial up a few pass rushes, but bring some extra blitzes from the second level to see if those freshman running backs can pick them up.
Auburn coming out of the northwest corner, all white. The the Stormtrooper white tops and bottoms, Auburn white helmets, white face masks tonight. Kentucky all blue tops and bottoms with their silver, very shiny helmets tonight. So it is a beautiful night for football. The all-white Auburn Tigers, the all-blue Kentucky Wildcats tonight as the captains start to make their way to midfield for this one tonight. Auburn and Kentucky. And the toss of the coin is presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Tonight's referee is Steve Marlowe. We'll send it down for the coin toss tonight.
You're the guest, you're going to call the toss. The logo is heads. The pennants are tails. The pennants are tails. The logo is heads. What's your call? Tails. What do you call? Tails. If I drop it, we do it again. Call it tails. And it is tails. What do you want to do? You want the football. Which way you want to go? You're back here.
All right, guys, Auburn's won the toss, and that's expected. They've elected to defer. Our defense will be taking the field, so it's a beautiful night for football. Here we go.
All right, well, thank you very much. All-time series. First played in 1934. Played annually from 54 to 71. Auburn leads Kentucky 27-6-1. Auburn is 13-4 in games versus the Wildcats in Lexington. Auburn has won the last 9 games with Kentucky here in Lexington. Matter of fact, you have to go back to 1966 for Auburn's last loss here in the Bluegrass.
Yeah, and I know I wasn't born in. I think you might have been just
born. I was 5.
But, that was a long time ago. But Auburn's a team that travels well. Like our fan base is here tonight representing Auburn representing the family really well. And I think these guys going to play with a lot of energy. I've been watching them this weekend since we've been here. They got a little bit of pep in their step. They want to taste the victory. These guys want to get back on the winning side of playing on football. I think you're going to see that energy tonight.
We have been out and about the last couple days here in Lexington, and we have seen a lot of orange and blue. Matter of fact, folks have commented to us how many Auburn folks were here. They had over 1,200 at the big Auburn alumni tailgate just behind us tonight. So Auburn fans have made a weekend of this one, and it culminates tonight with Auburn and Kentucky. All right, with Kentucky even on offense to open this up. The key for Auburn to get off to a good start, and that has been a struggle for the Tigers in the month of October on the road.
Yeah, definitely. You want to start fast, and even defensively you want to start fast. That means go out there and try to get Kentucky a 3 and out. Try to create a negative play. That's what you want to do, is see who's going to step up and bring that energy and bring that edge tonight defensively for this team. Right. We know Kedrick Fall, we know Jalen McLeod, Eugene Asante. Who's going to be the young guy tonight with 3 freshmen starting in secondary to make a big play for this defense?
Berrien Brown is the NCAA active leader with 5 kickoff returns for a touchdown, including last week one at Florida. And he is back to return this kickoff from Towns Magoo tonight. Stormtrooper white uniforms, tops and bottoms for the Tigers. The classic white helmet with the white face mask for the Tigers tonight. Kentucky blue tops and bottoms tonight with the shiny silver helmet tonight. Now we're about ready for football. The final road game for Auburn in the month of October before 3 straight home games at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Tonight it is Auburn and Kentucky. Both of these teams in desperate need of a win in the Southeastern Conference. Just inside the left hash, Towns Magoo tees it up. He approaches the ball, toe to the leather, and kicks it deep. Berrien Brown will drop 5 yards deep into the end zone, and he takes a knee. And Kentucky will go 1st and 10 at its own 25 with Brock Vandegrift at quarterback, 6'3", 217-pound junior from Bogart, Georgia, transfer from Georgia. 91 of 158 on the season, 1,116 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 57.6% clip for Vandegrift, who coming out of high school was very well known, not as just a good passer. Number 2 dual threat quarterback at Prince Avenue Christian.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if Kentucky going to utilize him tonight in the passing game, missing 2 of their veteran running backs. Now that you have 2 freshmen that you're playing with tonight, 1 redshirt freshman, 1 true freshman, probably expect Vandegrift to be involved in the rushing game.
Jamarian Wilcox is the starting tailback, a redshirt freshman, flanks Vandegrift to his right. He hands it off to Wilcox, stood up at the line of scrimmage, gets away from the first tackler, actually gets 8 yards on the play. Dorian Mausi had the first shot at Wilcox, but he gets 8 yards on the play, 2nd down and 2 for Kentucky. Actually, they gave him 7 yards, 2nd down and 3. Ball between the hashes. Auburn puts 4 at the line of scrimmage, now 5 at the line of scrimmage. Vandegrift sends a man in motion, a tight end to the left side of the offensive line. On 2nd down and 3 for the Cats, Auburn brings a blitz. Vandegrift in some trouble, gets away, throws it out to the sideline. That's a 1st down across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. Jason Patterson out of the backfield. Another of those freshman tailbacks. Auburn nearly got to Vandegrift. It was Jaron Thompson on the blitz, just didn't get there in time. Actually, yeah, Thompson with the tackle.
Yeah, Auburn brought pressure. DeMarcus Riddick coming off the edge, lined up on the line of scrimmage. No one accounted for him. Vandegrift able to get underneath him and make an accurate throw to the running back.
Vandegrift right now under center with Wilcox behind him. On 1st down and 10 for Kentucky at the 47-yard line. Vandegrift, play action, drops to throw with time, throws to the sideline. Pass is complete to the Auburn 32-yard line. Dane Key, a 6'3", 210-pound junior from Lexington with the catch. Key and Lee in coverage for Auburn, 35th catch of the year for Key.
Yeah, he saw Kentucky went max protection there to make sure that they get those running backs some help in protection. Caught us in man-to-man coverage, able to hit Dane Key on a 7 route, corner route we call it, against Key and Lee, who was in really good coverage for a gain of 21.
Patterson back in at tailback, working out of the pistol from the left hash mark. Vandegrift. Double receivers to the Auburn sideline, a single receiver to the wide side of the field. 1st down at the Auburn 32 for Kentucky. Play action. He's in trouble. He throws it up the sideline and out of bounds. Good pressure for Auburn by Eugene Asante on that play. The intended receiver, Anthony Brown-Stevens, but basically he threw that one out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the 2nd time Auburn's brought pressure to the right side of that offensive line, to the left side of our defense off the edge. DeMarcus Riddick the first time was able to get there, but Vandegrift made him miss. This time, Eugene Asante able to get and make a hit on Vandegrift, making him get rid of that football.
Gavin Wimsett is the new quarterback, a junior out of Owensboro, Kentucky, a transfer from Rutgers at the left hash mark. Wimsett's going to run it off the left side, hit at the line of scrimmage. He does not get away. Maybe a yard gain on the play. Kieron Crawford came up. He was the first one there for the Tigers, and it brings up 3rd down and 9 for Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky tried bringing the backup quarterback, transfer from Rutgers. Probably expecting a little bit of Wildcat action there. Now you see Vandegrift come back in the game in the 3rd down situation. 3rd and 8, Auburn's got to get off the field and force a long field goal.
3rd down, actually we're going to call this 3rd and 9. They bunch 3 receivers in the slot to the right for Vanderbilt. Single receiver to the Auburn boundary. Patterson, the tailback, flanks Vandegrift. On 3rd and 9, Vandegrift to throw, does across the middle, pass complete to the 30, and that's about all on the play. A gain of about 2 on the play for Vanderbilt. They give it forward progress to the Auburn 28. Jay Crawford came up, made a big hit, and Kentucky looks at a long field goal. This will be a 46-yarder.
Yeah, really good hit by Jay Crawford playing that zone defense. Kentucky thought we may find man, but Auburn was in his own defense, able to come off his guy and make a good hit.
Alex Rayner out for this 46-yard field goal from the left hash mark. Snap down, ball is on the way by Rayner, and the kick is good. He's now 4 of 4 between 40 and 49 yards. Well, Auburn's defense bends, it does not break. Kentucky is on the board first. 11 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Kentucky 3, Auburn nothing. Stay tuned. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all... Oh, no, it's on fire. Oh, you want it on fire. Okay, that's a choice, I guess. Crunchy. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Hey Auburn fans, it's Coach Freeze. Few plays are more exciting than the sack. For every Auburn sack this season, a donation is made to help St. Vincent's invest in PE equipment for schools around the state. Cultivating a healthy lifestyle early helps prevent chronic diseases. Please join us by making a donation to Sack Childhood Obesity. Visit stvhsfoundation.org. War Eagle.
Kentucky goes 47 yards in 7 plays, 3 minutes and 32 seconds. 46-yard field goal from Rayner gives UK a 3-0 lead. Register your child ages 5 to 12 for the Auburn Tigers Kickoff Kid Contest from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Winners will see the kickoff from the sideline at Pat Dye Field, plus receive 4 game tickets, pregame VIP hospitality, T-shirt, video board recognition as well. Enter at auburnKickoffKid.com. That's auburnKickoffKid.com. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Auburn gave up one big pass play that put Kentucky into Auburn territory. Otherwise, Tigers did a nice job defensively on that first drive and really shored it up after that pass to the Auburn 32-yard line, Jason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Coach Durkins is on the sideline right now talking to his guys like, hey, when you rush under control. That first time DeMarcus read it, in those first couple of plays, had the opportunity to get a sack on Vandegrift, but went kind of out of control a little bit. Vandegrift understepped him, found the running back. The next time they bring Eugene Asante, he hits home and able to force a bad throw. So good job of understanding what they was doing defensively, but Auburn's in the right position on some of these blitzes. Just got to rush under control.
Auburn drops 3 back on this kickoff return. Jeremiah Cobb, Jarquez Hunter, and Malcolm Simmons are all inside the goal line for the Tigers.
3 of most explosive players on offense, right? And so make Kentucky try to confuse which one they want to kick this ball
We
to.
have not seen this formation kickoff-wise. And LaRosse kicks it away, and it will be Simmons 2 yards deep. Out to the 5, to the 10. Tries to get to the Kentucky sideline, to the 20. Flags come down. He's out of bounds at the 25. A record number of flags come down on this play.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks in a row that we've got a good return. It got called back because of a holding call. And on this one right here, I think they're going to get Michael Riley for holding.
We await the call from Steve Marlowe. An emphatic flag, or flags, coming in on that kickoff return by Auburn.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 84. At the distance to the goal, first down.
So instead of 1st and 10 from the 25, take the 10-yard or half the distance from the penalty, and Auburn will open up 1st and 10 at the 9.
Yeah, twice. We just said it last week. We did the same exact thing, and now you're starting off again on the road, backed up inside your 10-yard line. We got to be smarter in those plays when we're kick returning.
Wade, Joyner, Lou, Wright, and Miller across the offensive front. First down from the Auburn 9. Simmons goes in motion across the set. Thorne drops, looks. He dumps it to Jarquez Hunter, low and incomplete at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Thorne got Jarquez open on his last progression on that. Just want to get the ball in his arms. They didn't get north and south. They didn't set his feet on that throw. Kind of sidearmed that ball out there to Jarquez a little bit.
Keandre Lambert-Smith, Malcolm Simmons wide to the Auburn sideline. Cam Coleman to the short side of the field on second down and 10 from the Auburn 9. Jarquez Hunter flanks the Auburn quarterback, Peyton Thorne. The snap from Lou. Peyton drops to the goal line. Now looks to run and goes out of bounds and loses maybe a half yard on the play. Jamin Dumas Johnson forced the Auburn quarterback out of bounds. Third down and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, Kentucky trying to play a quarters coverage, 4 deep. Actually, it was cover 6. They try to play 2 to the boundary and 4 to the field. Third and 10 here for Auburn.
Rafaldo Fairweather is set up in the slot. Luke Deal set up to the left. It's going to be an empty set for Thorne. Play clock is down to 8. An empty set for Thorne on 3rd and 10. The snap. He looks, he throws. It's a screen. Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez gets back to the line of scrimmage and is wrestled down on the play. And Auburn is unable to get any positive yardage after Ty Bryant, a sophomore from here in Lexington, makes the stop for the Tigers. And an injured Auburn player, an offensive lineman in the backfield.
Jeremiah Wright.
Oh, my.
One of our best linemen on the O-line.
On all fours, head to face down with Auburn's medical staff out to 10. Medical reports brought to you by East Alabama Health. With more than 100 physicians added in the past 6 years, they're growing their healthcare team to meet the growing needs of Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org.
Yeah, Jeremiah immediately went down to the ground. Look like they're looking at the right upper body. I don't know if it's a shoulder or a stinger or a tricep.
Auburn's medical staff is out to tend
to
the junior out of Selma, Jeremiah Wright.
Look like it might be a stinger because I see him trying to work his hand, see if he can get some. And he immediately grabbed that shoulder.
He is up. He is walking off slowly, but walking off the field under his own power. We'll keep an eye on right guard for Auburn. Tigers go 3 and out on their opening drive after, for the second straight week, as Jason mentioned, a holding penalty on Auburn's first kickoff return of the night.
And the problem with that too, Andy, if you don't get a first down and dig yourself out of the hole, now you're punting the ball and giving Kentucky a short field.
And their really good kickoff returner is back for this punt return. That's Berrien Brown near midfield, and Oscar Chapman punts out of the end zone for Auburn. Chapman 5 yards deep in the end zone, gets the snap and punts it away. Low line drive. Berrien Brown back at the 45. And apparently he called for a fair catch. Yep, called for a fair catch at the 47-yard line. 44-yard punt by Chapman, but really good field position for Kentucky with a 3-0 lead and 10 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter play.
Yeah, Coach Freeze wanted a flag as well on a Kentucky player.
For running after the fair catch?
Well, he's running after the fair catch, but then one of the Kentucky players knocked out one of the Auburn players in the middle of the field. So he wanted a late hit. That's why he's on the ref right now, on the field judge. He's getting on to him.
Jamarian Whip, boy, he is still talking to the field judge and the line judge on that Auburn sideline. Vandergrift, the quarterback. Jamarian Wilcox, a redshirt freshman from Douglasville, Georgia, the tailback, to open this drive at the Kentucky 47. Wildcats lead Auburn 3-0. The snap to Vandergrift. Gets pressure. Gets away from the pressure. turns the corner and throws it away just as he goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Final one there for Auburn. For the Tigers was Dorian Mausi, and this may be
ineligible
grounding.
man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield, excuse me. Vandegrift was able to extend the play. Auburn had great pressure on the quarterback.
There's no foul for ineligible player downfield. The ball was grounded legally out of bounds. Second down.
Yeah, you're right, Andy. Jalen McLeod came inside on the rush. Was almost able to sack Vandegrift, and again, he's able to escape. So we're getting home. We're just not able to get him on the ground.
2nd and 10 for Kentucky at its own 47-yard line. Wildcats with double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline. And they now bring Brian Brown to set up wide right on 2nd and 10. Handoff, tailback. Wilcox bounces to the outside midfield. 49, flag down behind the play. Wilcox gets to the Auburn 41, but hold the phones.
They'll get a holding on Kentucky.
He was able to bounce to the outside. One of the reasons is there was a hold on that left side of the offensive line.
Yeah, they're going to get the
Holding, offense number 52. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down.
Jalen Farmer, sophomore out of Covington, Georgia, transfer from Florida. And Kentucky is backed up now. Nose of the football at its own 40-yard line.
Now, if you're Auburn's defense, you got them in 2nd and long. Do you decide to bring pressure, knowing that they're probably in the passing situation on this down, or you decide to just play coverage?
Well, they brought pressure this entire first quarter. Fourth, the line of scrimmage for Auburn defensively. 2nd and very long for UK. Snap to Vandegrift. He looks up the sideline, and it is caught inside the Auburn 30. Catch made by Dane Key.
Dane Key's able to jump up on Faustin.
He is big, 6'3". To the Auburn 26-yard line, Kentucky right back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff, tailback to the outside, 20, to the 15, to the 10, and wrestled down inside the 5, Jason Patterson. Going to the wide side of the field, and Kentucky is knocking on the door at the Auburn 3.
Yeah, that's the second time that they done bounced that run play to the outside to the field and able to pick up positive yards. Auburn's got to find a way to maybe put a corner up on the line of scrimmage or someone to kind of force that back inside where your help is.
Auburn player down just outside the sideline. That's Sylvester Smith, who I think made the tackle on that play. And Kentucky has it 1st and goal from the Auburn 3. Great field position set up after Auburn's penalty on the opening kickoff, and then the Tigers did nothing with it. Kentucky started 1st and 10 at its own 47. Medical reports brought to you by East Alabama Health. Proud to offer emergency care, surgery, and other outpatient services, even a retail pharmacy at their Auburn Medical Pavilion in the Auburn Research Park. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org. Sylvester is able to walk off or up the sideline and appears to be all right.
One thing about that field turf is it doesn't give. Sometimes you hit that ground, hit that turf pretty hard, and knock the breath out of you a little bit, hoping that's the case for Sylvester. But Andy, you're right. 2 weeks in a row that we get the kickoff return, the first drive, and we get a holding call. We're starting inside our 10. I'm almost at the point of just say fair catch it the first time. Make sure you get the ball on 25. Because now you give Kentucky the ball back on the short field. You're not able to pick up a first down. Now they're 1st and goal.
Hardly Gilmore wide right. Dane Key wide left on 1st and goal from the 3 with Jason Patterson, a freshman from Sneads, Florida, flanking Vandegrift. 1st and goal from the 3. Vandegrift to run it. He is taken down at the 2-yard line. Actually, that's Wimsett, their backup quarterback, carrying the football and taken down after a gain of maybe 1 on the play for Kentucky. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Isaiah Rates inside was able to make a move on his man and get a tackle on the quarterback, and also Robert Woodyard as well.
Double wide receivers right and left for UK. Vandegrift back at quarterback. Patterson flanks him to the right on 2nd and goal from the 3. Vandegrift looks to the sideline, had a man wide open, Fred Ferrier, the second, was wide open, came in motion, broke back to the sideline, and was open but couldn't catch it.
Yeah, Auburn defense got a break on that one because once that guy came in motion on the outside, you got to call that off if you a corner and a safety. You got to switch that up. They did not switch it up. Able to catch Auburn in a man defense. Got caught underneath. He just missed the out route.
Sylvester Smith back on the field for the Tigers. Here's 3rd and goal from the 2 for UK. Key set up in a slot on the left side. It's a power set right now for Kentucky. Handoff, Wilcox up the middle, dives into the end zone for a touchdown.
A second effort. Got a little bit push in the back by his help, by his offense.
Kentucky has scored the first 2 times it's had the ball tonight. Wilcox completes the drive going 2 yards off right guard.
Yeah, not the start that Auburn wanted coming into this ball game tonight. They got to dig deep, get yourself out of the hole.
Rayner out for the extra point. He's 14 of 15 this season. The holder is Wilson Berry. Alex McLaughlin with the snap, and the kick is good. Kentucky goes 53 yards in 7 plays. 1:49 off the clock. Wilcox, the 2-yard run to cap it off. And with 8:24 to go in the first quarter, Kentucky has scored the first 2 times, has had the ball. Wildcats 10, Auburn nothing. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
WZOB is your #1 country station, serving the Fort Payne, DeKalb County area since 1950 with the best country music and community programming. We're the home of
Swap Shop, you're on the air.
Fort Payne Wildcat Sports and your local Auburn sports affiliate. And we'll even start your day with a wisdom from the good book. Just set your dial to 100.9 FM, 1250 AM, or catch us online at WZOBradio.com. WZOB, #1 country.
Thinking of advancing your career with a master's degree in business? If so, consider the graduate degree choices at Auburn University's Harbert College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best, we offer full-time and online programs in finance, supply chain management, information systems, accounting, and business administration. Learn more at harbert.auburn.edu.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Offer valid through November 4th, 2024. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
The Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine in Auburn is dedicated to its mission of transforming medical students into caring, compassionate physicians. VCOM partners with Auburn University for student activities, shared learning experiences, and research opportunities. Students are instructed in a hands-on learning environment by outstanding faculty members that are dedicated to student success. VCOM is working to improve the health of Alabama's citizens by increasing the number of primary care physicians throughout the state, especially in rural and underserved areas. Find out more at vcom.edu.
Kentucky got a field goal on its opening drive. Auburn pinned itself deep on a penalty on the kickoff from UK. Kentucky got the ball at its own 47-yard line and drove 53 yards in 7 plays. And just like that, Kentucky leads Auburn by a score of 10-0 with 8:24 to go in the first quarter of play. And Auburn sends 3 deep. Jeremiah Cobb, Jarquez Hunter, and Malcolm Simmons.
They say Auburn got a good return to the 25, but negated by a holding call. At some point, we're going to continue to get these holding calls. You're better off fair catching and get the ball at the 25 anyways.
Aiden LaRoche is the kickoff specialist for UK. And he booms it, and Auburn will take the ball at the 25-yard line, 5 yards deep into the end zone. All right, 1st and 10 for Auburn in its own 25. Kentucky, 110 yards in total offense. Auburn, 0 after that 3 and out on the opening drive.
Yeah, not a defense that you want to spot 10 points, especially in their territory at home. Auburn's got to dig themselves out of this hole and see if we can get some positive yards going here on first down.
Jeremiah Wright back at right guard for Auburn. That's some good news for the Tigers. Auburn opens up in the pistol from the 25. Jarquez Hunter behind Peyton Thorne. Trips to the wide side of the field. Now KLS goes in motion to the Auburn boundary. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter off right guard, hit at the line of scrimmage and wrestled down by the neck. Just got back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all for the Tigers.
J.J. Weaver getting Jarquez Hunter around the neck a little bit and tackling him for no gain.
Team leading 4 sacks for Weaver, who has 20 and a half in his career at Kentucky. Second down and 10 for Auburn. Double wide receivers right and left for the Tigers. Inside the right hash mark. Thorne drops with some time. Looks, he throws, passes, intercepted at the 40-yard line for Kentucky. DJ Waller.
Great time right there by the offensive line of giving Thorne an opportunity to step up against a blitz. Jarquez Hunter stepped in there, picked up his linebacker on the blitz, and able to Thorne just a little late with that pass. KLS was sitting on the curl route, open for about a second or two. Thorne ended up finding him too late. Interception by Kentucky.
Boy, this has been a very tough start for Auburn. Tigers still don't have a yard offensively.
Yeah, Auburn's got a...
have run 5 offensive plays. 3 and out, and then 2 plays, including an interception. And Kentucky has it 1st and 10 at the Auburn 40, leading 10-0 with 7:36 to go in the first quarter of play.
Yeah.
As Kentucky try and send one to the end zone right here. Vandegrift from the hash mark. Hands it off to the tailback. Wilcox was tripped at the line of scrimmage. He got a yard on the play.
Yeah, top of Jamison Travis in there as well as Doran Mossey. See if Auburn respond after sudden change. Give up a turnover, see if they can hold him out of field goal range.
This is when Dane Key has come into the offense. 2nd down and long for UK. It's 2nd and 9. He splits wide to the Auburn boundary and gets single coverage there. A pair of tailbacks flank the quarterback. Here's the snap to Vandegrift. He looks to Key up the sideline, out of bounds. Kentucky wants a flag. None is coming. Jay Crawford was in coverage on Dane Key down the Auburn sideline. Here's 3rd and 9 for UK.
Yeah, great coverage by Jay Crawford, playing man-to-man coverage against Dane Key, the best receiver that Kentucky has, forcing him towards the sideline. Vanderbilt throwing that ball where it's uncatchable kind of helped with being a no call as a flag there.
Key already 2 catches, 55 yards. They may look at him again as he goes wide to the Auburn boundary. Double wide receivers right and left for UK. On 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats from the Auburn at 39. Vandegrift is flushed out of the pocket, gets pressure, and he goes down near midfield. Keldrick Falk was the first one there for Auburn, with some help from Kieron Crawford. And that's a 3 and out for the Auburn defense. 3 and out tracker driven by Truckworks, official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers, on Auburn's 18th sack of the season. And for Falk, his team leading 6 of the year.
And that's a great job by the Auburn defense after sudden change. You don't give up any points. Matter of fact, you get a sack, force a loss, and able to get Auburn back to football without getting any more points up on the board. But great pressure by Jalen McLeod initially, giving Keldrick Falk an opportunity to run down Vandegrift along the sideline.
Keontae Scott back at the Auburn 10 to take this punt from Aiden LaRosse, who gets it away, end over end. And Keontae just takes it out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A 41-yard punt, no return. And Auburn will have 1st and 10 at its own 10-yard line. Well, there's a little victory for the Auburn defense. As we go downstairs, Will Herring at Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
Yeah, great job responding by the Auburn defense. You can feel the energy, hear the boys celebrate the field. Backed up against short field. Great job. One thing we've got to account for, this quarterback, Vandergriff, is a very athletic quarterback. We got to account for his legs getting outside the pocket.
1st and 10 from the Auburn 10. In the pistol, Thorne with Jarquez behind him. Play action, throws to the sideline, pass is complete. A 4-yard gain and out of bounds. Cam Coleman, the 6'3" freshman out of Phoenix City. A 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 for Auburn. Auburn's first offensive yards of the night.
A good decision by Thorne to signal Cam Coleman one-on-one outside. Guys playing 8 yards off of him. Saw a heavy rush inside. Able to pick up positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down at 6. Auburn stacks up receivers to the Kentucky sideline. Single receiver to the Auburn boundary. Play action. He throws to the Auburn boundary. It's complete and dropped. That's a 1st down for the Tigers. Trying to get the ball, and Keandre Lambert-Smith couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, good route by Keandre Lambert-Smith. Got to look the ball all the way into your body, though. He wanted to try to catch that and try to make a move on the Kentucky defender. Got to secure the catch first for the 1st down.
Auburn looking for its initial 1st down of the night. 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. From the Auburn 14-yard line, left hash mark for Thorne in the gun. Drops the throw, with some time, now flushed. Looks, he throws up the sideline. Caught Keandre Lambert-Smith at the 39-yard line and an Auburn 1st down. 26 yards. Thorne on the run to KLS for an Auburn 1st down. Right back to the line of scrimmage for Auburn.
Great job of Thorne of keeping his eyes downfield as he's pressured, getting outside the pocket. Big play for the Auburn offense.
Kentucky's still trying to get men back at the line of scrimmage. Thorne looks to the sideline. Kentucky had to burn a timeout. Kentucky was trying to get Keyshawn Silver on the field. Auburn didn't substitute, and Kentucky calls a timeout.
Kentucky.
5:16 to go in the 1st quarter of play. Auburn's first offensive success. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at its own 39-yard line. Kentucky leads Auburn 10-0. And no one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/SEC Radio 2024. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the kickoff time first before showing up at the stadium.
What? The slot's full already? Final score of today's game. You said kickoff was at 3. It was last week.
That's not how it works, Bob. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Throw a flag before ants, termites, and other pests invade your home by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control systems protect your home from unwanted pests and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. Make the right call and call the South's most trusted name in pest control for a free inspection. Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Hi, I'm Bob. No, not your dad's friend Bob who let you play with fireworks, or that famous actor Bob. I'm a breakfast Bob. Specifically, a breakfast on a bun from Whataburger. B.O.B. Bob. I'm made to order with a fresh cracked egg, melted cheese, and the best sausage you've ever had. I'm nothing like those other Bobs. I'm better, because I'm there for you. From late nights to early mornings, whenever you need a delicious pick-me-up. Can those other Bobs say that? Nope. Come see me at Whataburger, 11 p.m. to 11 a.m.
Back to Lexington, Kentucky for more Auburn football.
Brad Law with the check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. That top 20 battle in College Station. Number 8 LSU leads 14th-ranked Texas A&M 10-7. LSU got a field goal on its first drive. Since then, the teams have done what they've done. Garrett Nussmeier has a touchdown pass. Le'Veon Moss has a touchdown run for Texas A&M. Tigers by 3 early in the second quarter. Elsewhere, number 6 Miami leads Florida State 14-7, nearly halftime. Number 3 Penn State leads at Wisconsin 7-3 midway through the second quarter. And the Sunflower Showdown in Manhattan, Kansas. Number 16 Kansas State. It's Kansas with the lead over the in-state rivals 7-0 late in the first quarter. That's a Yellowwood scoreboard update. Now back to Richard Andrew Burcham and Jason Cornelius Campbell.
Thank you, Bradford T. Law. 1st and 10 for Auburn at its own 39. Auburn's initial first down of the night from the right hash mark. Thorne looks to the sideline. Now flushed out of the pocket. He looks up the sideline, throws, and it's incomplete. Closest one there for Auburn was Cam Coleman, defended by DJ Waller.
Yeah, good job of Thorne of getting rid of that football. He wanted to try to escape to his left, but also got pressure. And all of a sudden pulled up and able to get that ball over Cam Coleman's head. That's a long throw in the opposite hash. Really good job of getting that ball out of bounds.
2nd and 10 for Auburn. 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Kentucky has jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Malcolm Simmons wide right. KLS and Cam Coleman wide left for the Tigers. From the right hash mark. Now Simmons comes in motion behind the set. And that's where the pass goes to Malcolm Simmons. Speeds forward, puts his head down, and they'll give him 4 yards out near the 44-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd down and manageable for Auburn.
Yeah, good job of Simmons after catching that ball, getting north and south. He was going to try to beat the guys to the outside edge, but saw that Cam Coleman's defender was outside of him. Good job of cutting it up, making it 3rd and 5.
Trips to the wide side of the field. That's the Auburn sideline. On 3rd down and 5, Coleman, the lone man, to the Kentucky sideline. 3rd down and 5 for Auburn. Play clock down to 9. Thorne from the gun. Snap to Payton. They rush 3. He looks, he throws, complete. Cam Coleman at the Kentucky 49-yard line and an Auburn first down.
Really nice job of coming back to Cam Coleman. He was working front side, looking for fair weather. Inside on a stick route. Didn't have really good vision. Brought his eyes backside to Cam Coleman late. Good job of toe tapping along the sidelines, Cam.
First time tonight Auburn has been in Kentucky territory, just in UK territory at the Wildcat 49. Double wide receivers right and left. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback, flanks Thorne on first down from the Kentucky 49. Cats lead Auburn 10-0. Simmons in motion. Play action to him. Steps into the pocket, this Thorne, and he goes down back at the Auburn 42. He was taken down by Jamin Dumas Johnson. One side, J.J. Weaver on the other.
Yeah, Auburn trying to go for the big play, bring Simmons in motion, trying to distract the defense of Kentucky. He's going to try to go over top with Cam Coleman. Over deep over route to KLS, just reading the safety, never had a chance on that one.
Loss of 8 for Auburn, back to the 43. 2nd down and 18 for the Tigers. Trips to the wide side of the field for Auburn. Thorne drops to throw with pressure. Thorne steps up and throws it out of bounds. There's nothing there for Auburn.
Yeah, trying to throw a wide receiver screen. The defender for Weaver sniffed it out a little bit, decided to rush and pulled up on his rush, understanding what the play was designed to do. And Thorne is trying to get upfield. Had to throw that away, keep from getting men downfield.
3rd down and 18 for Auburn. Line to gain is the Kentucky 39. From the left hash mark. Kentucky rushes 4. Thorne drops, flushed, throws it. It's complete to Jarquez Hunter. He gets to the 49.
Jarquez
stays on his feet. They're going to rule him down at the 48-yard line. Jarquez said he wasn't down. He kept going smartly, but he was ruled down at the Auburn 48-yard line.
He wasn't down. I don't think he was down.
He was rolled over on the Kentucky defender, but was ruled down on the play. And Auburn would be forced to punt it away. That's a quick whistle.
Wow.
Berrien Brown drops back to the Kentucky 9 to take this punt from Oscar Chapman. To his right and punts it away to Oscar. High end over end. Brown will let it bounce. It takes an Auburn bounce. Inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. That's the 9th this season inside the 20 by Auburn's 4th all-time leading punter, Oscar Chapman. And Kentucky pinned back to its own 9-yard line.
I would love to have seen a replay with that Jarquez.
I sure would too.
Because I don't think he was down. But Auburn drive stalled by a sack on first down.
Yeah.
Loss of 8. Put us behind the chains again.
First down for UK, its own 9-yard line. 10-0, Wildcats lead it. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter play. Vandegrift at the left hash. Patterson is the tailback. They have alternated Patterson and Wilcox, both freshmen tonight. Vandegrift rolls to his right, throws that way. Pass complete across the 15-yard line. That's Berrien Brown. Brown gets 8 yards on the play, 2nd down and 2 for Kentucky. Down the sideline to the 17-yard line for Kentucky.
Kentucky doing a sprint pass, trying to pick up positive yards on first down, get Vandegrift away from the inside rush. They struggle here in the first quarter, blocking inside, so they decide to sprint him out, get him on the edge.
Kentucky in the pistol, Patterson behind Vandegrift on 2nd and 2. Handoff to Patterson. Hit the line, puts his head down. He's going to be about a half-yard shy of the first down. Trill Carter in the middle of that one for Auburn, along with Zykevius Walker. Here's 3rd and about a half-yard for UK.
3rd and a half-yard. Auburn brings in Isaiah Rates, one of their big guys, along with Jameis Travis as well inside with Zykevius Walker.
3rd and a half-yard. Patterson behind Vandegrift. Now to his left on 3rd and 1. It's Vandegrift to run it, hit behind the line. It will depend on the spot they're going to give it to him. Auburn had a chance to get him behind the line of scrimmage, couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, at the point of attack, originally they had him behind the line of scrimmage. Vandegrift, being as big as he is, 6'3", 217-pound quarterback, was able to kind of pull the defense forward a little bit and get a first down.
Out to the 20.
Should be the last play in the first quarter. This will be the last play in the first quarter.
Kentucky does need to run a play before the quarter runs out. Vandegrift from the gun, ball in the middle of the field. First down from the 20, play action. Drops to throw, looks, he throws, pass complete to the tight end, and he gets out to the 23-yard line. That's Josh Caddis, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. A 4-yard gain. It will be 2nd and 6 for Kentucky when the second quarter begins. Kentucky 10, Auburn nothing. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is offering a 15-month certificate of deposit and an annual percentage yield of 5.12%. Visit us online or in person. Accounts federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Membership eligibility required. $2,500 minimum deposit. Subject to early withdrawal penalty. Contact us for more details.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union. Homegrown and member-owned.
Hip pain is not to be taken lightly. It could be a sign of hip impingement. If pain, stiffness, or limping persists, see a hip specialist at the Orthopedic Clinic. Treatment includes non-surgical options, but if surgery is needed, minimally invasive arthroscopic hip surgery is only available locally at the Orthopedic Clinic. Don't wait. Schedule an examination today. Call for an appointment, 334-749-8303, or visit theorthoclinic.com.
For loving expert care for your pets, visit Moores Mill Animal Hospital, located at 2120 Moores Mill Road. Their skilled team is dedicated to keeping your furry friends healthy and happy. Moores Mill Animal Hospital offers spay, neuter, vaccines, boarding, and much more. Moores Mill Animal Hospital, where pets are family. Call us today at 334-821-7739 or visit mmvets.com. Experience the Moores Mill Animal Hospital difference today.
1907. Auburn had no paved roads, no local newspaper, a few automobiles, very little electricity or indoor plumbing, and one bank, Auburn Bank. For all these years, we've had a part in shaping and serving Auburn, Opelika, and East Alabama, a steadfast partner to our customers, meeting financial needs at just the right times. How do we know our community so well? Because we've grown up together. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Predominantly Kentucky in the first 15 minutes. The Wildcats lead Auburn 10-0 as we get set to start the second. This game recap brought to you by Wind Creek Casinos. Elevate your game plan to fabulous. Play the hottest games and win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. A field goal on Kentucky's first possession and the short field aided by a penalty on Auburn's first kick return of the ballgame and then a 3-and-out. Kentucky with a touchdown drive off of a short field, 7 plays, 53 yards. They led 10-0 midway through the first quarter. It's been a stalemate since then. A Kentucky interception, an Auburn sack on third down. Kentucky has 115 total yards, 84 pass, 34 run. Auburn with 38 total yards, 46 pass, -8 yards rushing, thanks to a sack by Kentucky in the first half. It comes down to first down before you get anywhere else. Kentucky had 4 plays of 7 or more yards on first down alone in the first quarter. Auburn had 5 total first down plays for a net -3 yards on those first down plays. Got to win first down to win second and third down and ultimately the ball game. 10-0. Kentucky has the lead and the ball as we start the second quarter. Voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham and Jason Campbell on the call.
2nd and 7 for Kentucky as the second quarter begins. UK at its own 23-yard line, leading Auburn 10-0. Ball at the right hash mark. Play action. It's Wimsett behind the line of scrimmage. He goes down. Wimsett taken down by Keldrick Falk, his second sack of the night. He got some help from Dorian Mausi, who's been very active as Auburn's leading tackler this season, tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like every time Winston come in the game, they try to do some type of run action with him. Keldrick Falk, the initial hit on Winston, and then also Dorian Mausi helped finish them off.
1 yard loss, 3rd down and 8 for the Cats. Kentucky 2 of 4 on 3rd down tonight. Vandegrift from the right hash mark. Vandegrift drops to throw, with some time, looks, and goes down. Sacked back at the 15-yard line. Keldrick Falk. Holy cow, what a first half for Keldrick Falk.
Keldrick Falk again beat the right tackle this time for... yeah, he just beat the right tackle big time. Maybe get on that sack.
His 5 sacks coming in were 5th best in the SEC. He has at least 2.5 more tonight.
Right, and Kentucky playing with their backup right tackle. Mincy, the starter, is out tonight.
LaRosse will kick it away. Keontae Scott at the Auburn 42. Boy, he barely got that one in. It is a short punt. Get away from it, Auburn. High bounce at midfield and into Auburn territory. Down to the 47-yard line. Who got there? Malcolm Simmons almost got that one for Auburn. And good field position for Auburn's first drive of the second quarter of play.
Great timing by Malcolm Simmons off the initial snap. Almost able to get there and get a hand on that ball, but definitely causing an eruption for the punter to have a short punt. Now, if you're Auburn offense, you got to go get points.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage of this. 1st and 10 from the 47, trips to the wide side of the field for Auburn. Simmons, Fairweather, and Coleman. KLS, as Damari Alston checks in for the first time tonight at tailback. KLS to the right. And now Fairweather sets up as the tight end left side of the Auburn offensive line. Thorne turns, hands off. Alston, left side. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Boy, Auburn's run game just hasn't broken any tackles tonight. Alex Afari Jr., a junior from Cincinnati, with the stop.
I understand against this defense, you're going to have to run with patience, meaning that you got to keep kind of trying to run the football a little bit, but you know these guys can make plays to that linebacker core for Kentucky, but you're trying to set up those second-level passes attempts at the next level.
Coleman gets single coverage from DJ Waller at the Auburn sideline. Double wide receivers to the wide side of the field. 2nd down and 9. Handoff to Damari Alston. Breaks into the 45, wrestled down at the Kentucky 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2, a 7-yard gain for the junior out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I like the play call right there by the offensive staff to hit that inside, caught Kentucky in a drop zone, pass defense. Damari able to get inside, put up a 3rd and manageable situation here with Luke Deal checking in the game. I expect the RPO action here with Fairweather involved.
3rd down and 2 for the Tigers. Thorne looks to the Auburn sideline. Play clock at 5. Gotta hustle, Auburn. And Auburn's going to have to call a timeout. Yeah, just as the play was snapped. Auburn's first timeout of the first half of a play. When play resumes, 3rd down and 2 for Auburn at the Kentucky 45-yard line. When you choose Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Every sip of their Belgian-style wheat ale is crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander. Plus, try the new Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon non-alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. 3rd and 2 for Auburn at the Kentucky 45 when play resumes. 12:03 in the second quarter. Kentucky 10, Auburn nothing. Auburn football continues in a moment.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Since 1949, the Houston Clinic has served as the preeminent leader in both surgical and non-surgical orthopedic sports medicine treatment and solution.
To go in the second quarter. Following an Auburn timeout, 3rd down and 2, quickly down to the field. Will Herring with a Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
Yeah, guys, the last formation Auburn showed a double wing set, which often means max protection, taking a shot. So let's see what they do. If we hand it off here, if we take a shot.
3rd down and 2, ball between the hash marks at the Kentucky 45.
Yeah, that's a big 3rd down play for this Auburn offense. You just got set up a great field position. You need to sustain a drive and try to get points on this drive.
Jarquez Hunter checks in at tailback for Auburn. Cam Coleman wide left. Keandre Lambert-Smith wide right. Double tight end set for the Tigers. On 3rd down and 2, the snap. They're going to throw it. Thorne looks up the sideline for KLS. He was pushed down. There's the flag. It's going to be interference. The defender was Teron Nichols. Jerian Nichols, and he is going to be called for the interference.
I like the aggressive call by the Auburn offense to get man coverage. Man coverage with a middle field safety. Basically, Thorne has the option to just pick his matchup. You got Cam Coleman up top, KLS down here at the bottom. I like to see him throw that ball out there, though. These guys are fast. They can run underneath it for a touchdown, but great job of getting the pass interference call.
Down to the 30 for the Tigers. Best penetration of the night for Auburn thus far. Double wide receivers left. KLS to the Kentucky sideline. On 1st and 10, ball in the middle of the field from the Kentucky 30. Jarquez now flanks Payton. Handoff, Jarquez off left tackle. 5 yards, 7 yards. Keeps those feet churning inside the 20. A 10-yard gain. Great second effort by Jarquez Hunter and Auburn first down.
Yeah, great push by that offensive line up front, going off the left side behind Dylan Wade and Braden Joyner, the new starter at left guard. Connor Lew in there at center as well, getting really good push. Auburn going fast.
Back to the 20. Trips to the Kentucky sideline. First down for Auburn at the Kentucky 20. Jarquez Hunter bounces to the outside. He's in the 15, inside the 10, dives down to the 6. And Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone for the first time tonight. 14 yards on an Auburn first down.
Another good run off that left side. Jarquez having the vision to bounce that ball outside. Auburn getting set quickly, try to get in the end zone.
Double wide receivers to the Auburn boundary, the left side. Thorne looks the other way. KLS in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown! Keandre Lambert-Smith! Touchdown, Auburn!
Great throw and great design by this staff. They put it in a tight, close formation by KLS. To the field, got all the field to work with. Thorne just got to throw the ball out there and let your playmaker go up and make a play. Really good drive by this Auburn offense. Go down the field and get a touchdown. Great throw and great job at Auburn offense.
Team leading 7th touchdown catch of the year for Smith, and Alex McPherson is out for the extra point. First time we've seen the talented sophomore or freshman for Auburn out of Fort Payne. Out of the hold of Chapman, Reed Hughes will snap it. 10:56 to go in the first half of play. Auburn on the board. Snap down, McPherson's first kick of the season. An extra point. He's 40 or 50 of 50 in his career. 10 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the first half. Kentucky 10, Auburn 7. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands. We all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Don Dunn. What I worried about is having a big letdown in the bowl game because Virginia Tech was no slouch, and they were well coached. And so, first couple of days just kind of mope around down the dumps. Thank goodness we didn't start practice right away. I think that helped us. We didn't play till January 3rd, I think. So we had some time off, not the coaches, but the players. We went out recruiting, get away. Everybody's patting you on the back. Oh, you should be this, should be that. Then you start realizing, okay, we want to go undefeated now. We want to finish this thing.
Do you feel that team is one of the reasons that there's a 12-team playoff in college football now?
No doubt. I think that was the start of it, without a question.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
10:56 in the second. Kentucky 10, Auburn 7. Sun South John Deere Drive summary. 53 yards, 5 plays, 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Keandre Lambert-Smith on a 6-yard touchdown pass from Thorne. Good drive by Auburn. It started with great field position. A really good run by Jarquez Hunter inside the 5. Auburn benefited from an interference penalty as well on a 3rd down and 1 or 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, definitely benefited from a penalty. But my whole thing on that play, on that drive, Andy, was we played to win. We called the game to win. We gave our guys an opportunity on the outside to go and make a play. You got man coverage, one-on-one outside, and you're able to get the flag there. And then you're able to punch the ball in the end zone by sticking with the run game. Jarquez bouncing it outside to the left twice, get us inside, and then you got KLS with all that field to work with and throwing him to the back of the end zone. Really good drive by this offense to get 7 on the board.
Extra point by McPherson, 140th consecutive PAT by Auburn kickers as Magoo sends it to Brown, 2 yards deep into the end zone. Out to the 10, he's to the 15, and taken down at the 18-yard line. Boy, that guy is as dangerous as any kickoff returner there is, and Sylvester Smith brought him down at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, Damari Austin also running down the field fast. You got 2 of your top running backs, both on kickoff coverage. Shows you a lot about these guys' unselfishness. A really good job of Sylvester Smith, like you said, to get one of the best kick returners in college football on the ground.
10-28 in the second quarter. Kentucky 10, Auburn 7. Wildcats open at their own 19-yard line. Double wide receivers right, single man to the Kentucky boundary. That is Brown. The hand or the snap to Vandegrift. Out of the backfield, Wilcox hit behind the line of scrimmage by Mausi. He got a couple yards on the play across the 20 to the 21. Robert Woodyard, the second man there for Auburn.
Let's see if Auburn defense can do exactly what they did on the last drive. Keldrick Faulk beating the right tackle, getting inside on the sack. See if they can continue to try to get out the Vandegrift a little bit here in this next opportunity.
2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats at the Kentucky 21. Quarterback is under center. Play action. Flushed out of the pocket to his right. Looks downfield, throws, and it is caught. And they're going to say he was inbound at the 42-yard line. That's Hardly Gilmore.
Yeah, I like to see if they can stop this and see if he had control of that catch going out of bounds when he first initially caught it.
Boy, did he have a foot down. They run the play quickly, though. There will be no review. And it's a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I thought they would have reviewed it since it was so close to the sideline, but only way to do that, Auburn would have to be forced to take a timeout, which you kind of don't want to do. You want to try to keep your timeouts. He might have got it, though.
Wilcox on a 2-yard gain. He comes out. Patterson back in at tailback. Second down and 8 at the Kentucky 45. Out of the pistol from the right hash mark, Vandegrift. Brings a man in motion. Vandegrift play action to Patterson. Looks up the sideline, down the sideline. Pass in and out of the hands of number 6, Dane Key. Kentucky looking for a flag. It's not coming. Kayan Lee defending Key on the play.
Yeah, Kayan Lee doing a really good job of keeping his hands inside on the receiver and also getting his head back so that ball is not called a pass interference. Really good job of slapping down on the ball as well once the ball was able to touch Dane Key's hand.
Kentucky 2 of 5 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 8 for UK. From the right hash mark, double wide receivers right and left for the Wildcats. The snap to Vandegrift. With pressure, throws to the sideline. It's intercepted at the 40-yard line, and down he goes. Number 23, Jay Crawford, the freshman from Atlanta.
Jay Crawford, one of the young, talented freshmen, making the midseason All-American nominee nationally in the college football world. Great pressure by Keyron Crawford and Austin Keys, forcing Vandegrift to try to get rid of that football against a zone dropping Jay Crawford for an interception.
5th interception of the year for the Tigers. That's another $1,000 for Children's of Alabama through the Picks for Kids program. Chick-fil-A donates $1,000 for each Auburn pick That's 5 interceptions, $5,000 for Children's of Alabama. Eat more chicken. War Eagle from Chick-fil-A.
See if Auburn decides to be aggressive, Andy.
First down from the Auburn 37. Thorne from the left, hash mark. Damari Alston with the carry. Damari Alston across the 40, across or close to the 45, backs his way across to the 49-yard line, and an Auburn first down. Damari Alston, 12 yards and an Auburn first down.
Great job of Damari Alston keeping his legs moving. Saw a gap, kind of got stuck in there, but kept driving his legs and able to pull through and get a first down. Really good job, really great call on first down as well by this Auburn offense.
To the Auburn 48. 8:35 on a counting clock, second quarter. Kentucky 10, Auburn 7. Auburn ball at its own 48-yard line. Alston remains in at the tailback spot for the Tigers, double wide receiver right. And now Alston sets up to take the direct snap. Alston looking for a hole across midfield, keeps those legs churning and gets to the Kentucky 47.5-yard line. 4 yards of hard running by Damari Alston, the junior from Atlanta.
Yeah, I like the call on first down. You motion Thorne outside, try to take a man outside the box, and then you hit Damari in a Wildcat formation pretty much. Getting inside, Auburn's playing physical football right now.
Cam Coleman in, Malcolm Simmons out for the Tigers. Second down and 5 for Auburn at the Kentucky 47. KLS and Cam Coleman split to the Kentucky sideline. Kentucky shifts on the defensive line. Alston in motion out of the backfield. It is a draw. It is Peyton Thorne inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line, and an Auburn first down. 11 yards on the quarterback draw by Peyton Thorne.
Auburn offense is in rhythm right now. Coaches are really feeling these players, understanding the balanced attack that we talked about pregame against a really good linebacker core. You got to throw everything at them, and right now Kentucky's kind of confused defensively whether we're running the ball or taking shots.
Ball in between the hashes, first and 10 at the Kentucky 37. Double wide receivers to the right, KLS and Rivaldo Fairweather. Single coverage to the Auburn boundary for Cam Coleman. Play clock down to 4. Snap to Thorne. Looks, rolls to his right, throws, pass complete to Damari Alston. Makes the first man miss inside the 30, 25-20, down the sideline and out of bounds at the 15.
Good job with Thorne. He saw initially he was going to throw the ball to Cam Coleman on a hitch, had him backside, but he liked what he saw front side, was able to get outside the pocket. Looked like a play designed for him to roll to the right, able to hit Damari Alston in the flat for a gain of 22 yards.
And Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone at the Kentucky 15. Trying to take advantage of the interception. Jarquez Hunter back in at tailback for the Tigers. Fairweather and Coleman along with Dio wide left. KLS wide right, single coverage to the Kentucky boundary. Thorne looks. He's going to run it. He's in trouble. He goes down and loses a yard of the play. He hesitated as he approached the line of scrimmage and was taken down on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of got caught in between whether I take off, run with it, or do I try to throw a pass, and kind of just got stuck in between and just did the right thing, just go down.
Clock rolling down, 5:41 to go in the first half of play. Kentucky 10, Auburn 7, Tigers. Second down and 12 from the Kentucky 17. Fairweather and Coleman wide left. Simmons and Keandre Lambert-Smith wide right for Auburn from the hash mark. Simmons goes in motion. They flip it to Malcolm Simmons. Tries to cut the corner. He does at the 10. And he's inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, if he continues going outside, I think he's got a shot to get to the end zone.
Malcolm Simmons' athletic ability, if he's able to try to get to that corner, you know he's explosive and get in the end zone. It actually counts as a pass because he tossed it in front of him.
Right. And it will bring up third down for Auburn at the Kentucky 9. Third and a short 4 for Auburn from the left hash mark.
See if Auburn decides to take a one-on-one shot outside, or do they do the RPO game with Fairweather in that tight end?
It's Coleman and KLS wide right. Jarquez goes in motion out of the backfield. Thorne going to run it. Thorne's going to come up shy of the first down. He got a yard maybe on the play.
Yeah, Auburn trying to motion out Jarquez out of the backfield, trying to take an extra defender out of there and try to hit that quarterback draw that they hit earlier in this drive for a big gain.
So
that time is well defended.
So be a 27-yard field goal attempt for Alex McPherson, his first field goal try of the season. Trying to tie this one up from the left hash mark. Snap down, McPherson's drive is on the way, and his first is good. 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. 10 points unanswered by the Auburn Tigers. And with 3:57 to go in the half, Auburn and Kentucky are tied at 10. Auburn football continues in a moment.
There is no return here, but we're going to hold it for 2 minutes. There is no return.
Okay, so we've got no programming.
I thought that was a conservative call. It's almost like we were selling for a field goal there instead of trying to.
Or is that the decision by the quarterback there?
No, that was a total quarterback draw. I thought that was a conservative call. I'm like,
I don't like the call.
It's like, man, you got one-on-one outside in the slot. Like, you can run a sprint pass or anything.
All right, am I getting this coming out? Daggone it, I'd love to put that one in the end zone. Yes. All right, they have given Falk 2 sacks tonight.
Listen closely. Hear those bubbles? That mouth-watering waterfall? Delicious. Ice cold. And zero sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hi, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. Tackle game day with the irresistible taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. War Eagle.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and Prepaid Regions Now Card. They're a win for your wallet and a big War Eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
First half, Auburn and Kentucky tied at 10. Sun-South John Deere drive summary for Auburn. 54 yards, 8 plays, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. The Crawford interception sets it up for Auburn. McPherson punches it through from 27 yards out. And Auburn has run off 10 straight points to tie this game at 10. And Magoo will kick it away for Auburn. He booms it 5 yards deep. Brown drops it and takes a knee in the end zone for Kentucky.
Touchback. First and 10. Like you, and I think the Auburn defense has settled in since the first 2 drives of this game. One set up by a short field goal.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Auburn's done a nice job tonight of getting pressure, at least some pressure on the quarterback for Kentucky.
Yeah, we've gotten pressure on the quarterback. Even those first initial drives, we just weren't able to get him on the ground. But here in the second quarter, we've settled in and able to keep him under control.
From the right hash mark, first and 10, Kentucky at its own 25. Play action by Vandegrift. with time. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Dane Key. That was Kayan Lee defending for the Tigers. 2nd and 10 for Kentucky.
Good job by Kayan Lee. He almost ran the route for Dane Key. If that ball is thrown in front, it's another interception for the Auburn defense. At that time, he threw it a little bit behind on purpose. A really good play by Kayan Lee as well.
Kayan Lee, one cornerback. Jay Crawford, the other. Crawford with his first Auburn interception tonight. 2nd and 10 for UK. Vandegrift from the right hash mark. Play clock at 2. There's the snap. Play action. Vandegrift to the Kentucky sideline. Pass complete and out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A first down, Dane Key with the catch. Actually, to the 37-yard line.
That time, Dane Key looked like he ran a comeback route from a tight formation.
He's a junior from here in Lexington and their leading receiver. 12 yards to the Kentucky 37. Patterson, the tailback, in the pistol behind Wimsett, the quarterback. Auburn brings a blitz. They hand it to Patterson, and he is stuck at the 39-yard line and taken down in the play. Dorian Mausi, along with Jaron Thompson, combined on the stop. Isaiah Rakes is the Auburn player down, face first in the Kentucky backfield.
Let's see what happened.
Medical reports brought to you by East Alabama Health. With more than 100 physicians added in the past 6 years, they're growing their healthcare team to meet the growing needs of Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org. Rakes is up, and with the help of the Auburn medical staff, he walks slowly to the Auburn sideline.
Yeah, based off the replay, it looked like his left foot. Somebody landed on his left foot a little bit.
When Wimsett has come in, junior out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Kentucky has run the ball every single time. He's only 5 of 10 for 59 yards all season.
That's why Auburn still cannot go to sleep when he's in the ball game.
Right.
They're going to run him, and then they're going to try to hit you over top when they catch you sleeping a little bit. So you still got to stay alert if you're on the back end.
And Vandegrift checks back in on 2nd down and 8. Nose of the football at the UK 40-yard line. 10-10 the score. 3:14 to go in the first half of play. Double wide receivers short side of the field. That's the Kentucky boundary. A single receiver to the Auburn sideline. Ball at the left hash mark. Patterson flanks Vandegrift. Play action by Vandegrift. Deep drop. Looks across the middle. Throws. Incomplete. Jay Crawford defending on the play, and a flag thrown far upfield. Are they going to get Crawford for a hook? Or is it after the play?
I didn't see a pass interference unless he's trying to say he right hooked him, but I thought it was a really good play by Jay Crawford.
We wait for the call.
Defense number 18. Penalty, automatic first down.
Taylor Harris for a hole.
And Kentucky has it first down at midfield. Anyone see that penalty?
Well, they called it on Kayla Harris, but I think Jaron Thompson is who they initially meant for that.
First down at midfield for Kentucky. 2:57 to go, first half. Game tied at 10. Wimsett, the quarterback, in the pistol. Wimsett is going to throw now. He looks upfield. Throws, pass incomplete. Pass intended for Berrien Brown. Again, Kayan Lee defending for Auburn down the Kentucky sideline.
Yeah, Kayan Lee doing a really good job. Him and Jay Crawford playing man-to-man coverage tonight. These guys coming to play. You out on that island sometimes one-on-one, and we get some really good receivers. And Brown and Key tonight, they're doing a really good job of getting their head around and not getting those pass interference calls as well.
2nd and 10 now for Vandegrift and the Kentucky offense with the ball at midfield. His drops, even out of the shotgun, have been really deep of late. This is a short drop. He wants to run it, goes down at the 47.
I think that ball came loose.
Dorian Mausi was the first one there for Auburn. Kentucky recovers it, but it's another sack for the Auburn defense. Back to the Kentucky 46.5-yard line. Boy, Darian Maurice's had a big first half of play.
Yeah, Darian Mawson came in on a blitz, and actually I don't think Vandergriff saw him because he tried to take off and scramble right into the blitz.
7th tackle of the night for Mausi in his first sack, and a timeout called with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Auburn uses his second timeout. It will be 3rd and 13 for Kentucky as Auburn calls a timeout, stopping the clock. A reminder, Auburn will have the ball coming out at halftime. Auburn would love to get a score going into the locker room.
Yeah, that's the thing, and they call that timeout expecting Kentucky to run this third down play, right? If you run a pass and it's an incomplete, if you run a pass is incomplete, now you still got your 2 minute plus the ball before you get to the actual 2 minute timeout. So it's actually an extra timeout.
Quickly down to the field, Will Herring, Cook's Pest Control sideline reports. We'll keep it here. All right, 3rd and 13. What's Kentucky drawing up here?
Well, you got to be alert for screens too, right? We've been drop zoning a little bit on 3rd down, so linebackers got to be alert. We've been blitzing them pretty much on 3rd down as well, so you don't want to get caught in a blitz and they hit a screen on you. So one of the linebackers, if you're in man coverage, stick to your key, which is the running back.
Trips to the wide side of the field, burying Brown in the slot to the Kentucky boundary. 3rd and 13, Vandegrift. Flushed out of the pocket, in some trouble. Flushed all the way back to the 35. He turns and he throws it. It's incomplete at the 40. He just threw that one away. Auburn brought all kind of pressure. Falk and McLeod leading the charge for Auburn. And the Tigers will get the ball back with about 2.5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, Auburn bringing heat from every direction on that play. Caught him in front side on the left side, bringing initial pressure. Vandegrift thought he was going to be able to scramble. Then he tried to retrace himself and got more pressure and caught himself in a sandwich hit. Able to get that ball out. Auburn going to get the ball back with really good time and a timeout plus a 2 minute timeout.
Aiden LaRosse will punt it away. Keontae Scott back at the Auburn 10. LaRosse gets it away. End over end kick. Keontae at the 12 and taken out of bounds. Not a lot of room to run for Keontae as that ball was angled to the Kentucky sideline. And Auburn will have 1st and 10 at its own 13 after a 41-yard punt by LaRosse. 2 minutes and 24 seconds, the 2 minute timeout, and an Auburn timeout remaining in this one.
Yeah, that's why it was the key to take that 3rd down, take that timeout, and force. You know that Kentucky was in a passing situation, so if they don't get the pass, if they're going to be punting the ball, instead of letting them run another 30-some seconds off the clock, that was a really smart timeout by Coach Freeze.
Jarquez Hunter in the offset eye. Out of the gun, Thorne from the right hash mark. Malcolm Simmons goes in motion to the Auburn sideline. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter up the middle, puts his head down, bounces to the outside. Jarquez across the 20, across the 25-yard line, carrying tacklers to the 29. 1st down, Auburn. Jarquez Hunter for 15 yards and an Auburn 1st down.
Yeah, good job of Jarquez keeping his eyes up the field, not stopping and continuing to stay on the run. Auburn going fast in 2 minutes.
Trying to get the play up before the 2 minute timeout. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter. Big hole up the middle, 45-40. Into the open field, across midfield, down to the 46. And that'll take us to the 2 minute timeout. With 1:56 to go, Jarquez Hunter for 25 yards right up the gut. And Auburn in Kentucky territory. CB&S Bank, family, community, and financially strong since they began in 1906. Visit cbsbank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Auburn on the move, 1:56 in the first half. Auburn, Kentucky tied at 10. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Upgrade your Auburn football game day and create unforgettable memories with your friends and family. Visit auburnvip.com. VIP experiences include a Friday night tour of Jordan-Hare Stadium, joining the team for Tiger Walk, running out of the tunnel with the Tigers, or watching the Eagle Flight or halftime show from the 50-yard line. Take your game day experience to the next level. Visit auburnvip.com.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
First down, Auburn at the Kentucky 47. Quickly down to the field, Will Herring.
Yeah, we've mixed up some hurry up along with some huddle. Right now we're going to huddle, but when we move the chains, let's see. I won't be surprised if we go back to that no huddle up tempo, keeping the defense on their heels.
Jarquez averaging 12.8 yards a carry tonight, 5 carries, 64 yards, 2,819 yards in his Auburn career. He's already passed both Brent Fullwood and Stephen Davis for 8th place now on Auburn's career list.
And Auburn still got the one timeout with 1:56 to try to get in field goal range, get a field goal, or get a touchdown. But this much time, you can get a touchdown if you do it right.
Cam Coleman, single coverage to the Auburn boundary. Kentucky's line shifts. Malcolm Simmons now in motion to the Auburn boundary. Thorne, play action, looks, throws into the slot. Cam Coleman, 9 yards downfield. Second down for Auburn and 1 at the Kentucky 38. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Auburn, 1:42 and counting. Tied at 10. Auburn on the drive. Thorne to the sideline. Complete. Malcolm Simmons first down. Head down to the 30-yard line.
Clock will stop initially because it's a first down. Auburn get time to get set, and they're going to wind the clock once they get set.
Cam Coleman blocking for his freshman wide receiving mate, Malcolm Simmons. First down at the Kentucky 30. From the left hash. Play action. Thorne, quick pump, and he's going to be taken down back to the 39.
Now you got to take a timeout.
Yeah, the pocket collapsed, and Thorne was looking to his right, the wide side of the field. And Thorne was taken down on the play by Keyshawn Silver, junior out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Yeah, Thorne is a veteran quarterback. You got to understand, if you don't have it there, just throw the ball out of bounds over your nearest receiver head, closest to the sideline.
2nd and 18 for Auburn at the Kentucky 38. Thorne from the gun, looks, throws, pass complete. Rivaldo Fairweather spins back to the 31-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 11 for Auburn here. And Auburn back to the line. Clock rolling down, 44 seconds. Reminder, Auburn has a timeout remaining. Damari Alston flanks Thorne. They bring 5. He throws, pass complete. Makes the first man miss inside the 20. Nicely played, Camden Brown. First down, Auburn.
Yeah, first down, the clock stops initially.
29 seconds in the half. Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone. First down for Auburn at the Kentucky 19. From the left hash. Alston, carry, head down to the 15. They'll give him the 16-yard line, and Auburn will burn its final timeout, giving the Tigers 18 seconds to work with. And 2nd down and 7 for Auburn. That is Auburn's final timeout of the half. Ball at the Kentucky, just inside the Kentucky 17-yard line.
Yeah, I thought Auburn might have thought about taking a fade shot on that call, but I understand they're trying to catch Kentucky in a drop zone. And to see if Damari Alston can sneak inside there and pick up a big gain. Kentucky actually played it pretty well. So now if you're Auburn, anything tackled in bounds, you got to hustle. If it's not a first down, to be able to clock the ball, you still have enough time to throw anything and get up there and clock the ball. But if it's first down, you get a chance to get up there and clock it and maybe take one shot to the end zone. If it's not a first down, you got to be ready to clock the ball. They get your field goal team ready to come get out there for a field goal.
18 seconds in the half. Thorne 13 of 18, 118 yards. He's thrown to 7 different receivers in the first half. Cam Brown wide left. Robert Lewis is wide right, so is KLS. Damari Alston, the tailback, from the left hash.
Can't take a sack.
Second down for Auburn and 8. Kentucky rushes 4. Delayed blitz, they throw the sideline complete to Rivaldo Fairweather at the Kentucky 14-yard line. Stops the clock with 15 seconds to go in the half. A 3-yard gain. It brings up 3rd and 5. Reminder, Auburn out of timeouts.
A really good job right there to get Fairweather the ball along the sideline and get out of bounds. Now it's 3rd down. If you get the first down, you got enough time to get up there and clock it because the clock will stop. But if you don't get the first down and you catch the ball, it is not a first down. You can't clock it, so your field goal team has got to hustle and be ready to get fire.
They're at 8 seconds as they break the huddle. Down to 4. Got to get this play in a hurry. There's a snap to Thorne. He looks.
Oh.
He's taken down back at the 22. You got to get up and you got to
kick the field goal. Got to kick the field goal. Got to get off the field of your offense.
Auburn gets the field goal unit out. This will be a 40-yard attempt by McPherson. Down to 1. There's the snap. There is no snap.
Can't take a sack.
Oh, that's the one thing that could not happen. A sack. Auburn didn't have a timeout. They couldn't get the field goal unit on in time, and the first half comes to a close.
That cannot happen. You're a veteran quarterback. You know the last thing you can do is can't take a sack. That's a missed opportunity for Auburn, especially getting the ball back to start the second half.
We await Coach Freeze to join Will Herring. Down to the field. Auburn and Kentucky tied at 10.
Hugh is...
And Hugh Freeze still making his way over to Will Herring. And Hugh Freeze is at the opposite 40 talking to the officials. Kentucky has a player down on the field, but apparently the first half has indeed come to a close. And I think he's going to talk to TV first and then talk to Will Herring. But that was the one thing that could not happen. You could not take a sack there.
Yeah, you cannot take a sack. And even if you get that sack there, your offense, your fire kick team, field goal team has got to rush to the field, and you just got to get set. You don't have to get out there and get your feet all pretty and everything. Just get set and make sure you get the kickoff.
And we await to talk it over with the Tiger head coach. TV has taken its sweet time. Tied at 10. Will Herring with the Auburn head coach.
Coach Freeze, obviously a disappointing finish there. But look, listen, the second quarter, your boys are playing hard. They're playing with more confidence, offensively establishing some rhythm. Talk about the difference between the first quarter and the second quarter offensively.
Just a balance of run pass and where they can't tee off on us. We were trying to early on get some confidence for him in the pass game, and we were better when we stayed balanced. Obviously frustrating in there. He knows he's got to throw that to the end zone. We talked through that, and yeah, it's frustrating.
Okay, well, good luck in the second half.
All right, well, thank you. The score at the half, Auburn and Kentucky tied at 10. Brad Law now with the Truck Work halftime report.
Okay, Andy, thank you very much. A much better second quarter. You'd like it to have a better finish to the quarter, but certainly the Tigers got it together offensively, started running the ball with some determination and a lot of success. So Tigers will get the ball first in the second half. We'll start with a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. The other game going on right now in the SEC has reached the half in College Station, where 8th-ranked LSU leads number 14 Texas A&M 17-7. Bayou Bengals scored the first 10 points of the game. A&M able to answer with a Le'Veon Moss touchdown run, and Garrett Nussmeier responded with his second touchdown pass of the first half. The SEC's leading passer has 259 yards in the first half alone, and LSU leads the battle of SEC unbeaten 17-7 at Texas A&M. Other top 25 scores, that's the only other SEC game that's in progress right now. Top 25 outside the league. They're late third quarter in Coral Gables. Number 6 Miami leads Florida State 23-7. It is Wisconsin with a halftime lead over third-ranked Penn State with just a quarter to play up at Wisconsin, 10-7 at Camp Randall. Wisconsin with the lead over third-ranked Penn State. It's been a back-and-forth affair in the Sunflower Showdown. 16th-ranked Kansas State, 6-1 on the season against 2-5 Kansas. And the Wildcats have just a 2-point lead over the Jayhawks late in the first half, 16-14. ACC action late first half in Durham. Number 22 SMU leads Duke 14-7. Finals today in the SEC. Number 5 Texas able to hold off a late rally by 25th-ranked Vanderbilt, 27-24 in Nashville. 15th-ranked Alabama took advantage of an injured Missouri team and shut out the 21st-ranked Tigers 34-0. 16th-ranked Ole Miss, a workmanlike effort, beating Oklahoma 26-14. It was 12th-ranked Notre Dame upending 24th-ranked Navy 51-14 today in New Jersey. It was 11th-ranked BYU going to 8-0 on the season, a 37-24 win at UCF. Indiana also maintains its unbeaten start to the year. The 13th-ranked Hoosiers took care of Washington 31-17 in Bloomington. And number 4, Ohio State, a winner over Nebraska 21-17. Oregon will stay the number 1 team in the country. Ducks beat up on number 20 Illinois 38-9. That's a check of your Yellowwood scoreboard here in Lexington. Auburn and Kentucky are tied at 10. Kentucky scored all 10 of its points on its first 2 drives of the ballgame. Auburn outscored Kentucky 10-0 in the second quarter. We're all square at 10 at the half. We'll give you the highlights from the first 30 minutes when we come back. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regions Now Card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Will Herring. The toughness that it took to get through a February in Coach Yox's offseason, it took a lot. That's what comes to mind is putting in the work, starting in January right after bowl. You might have a week or 2 off, but that work from then until spring training. And then it's a month of ball. And then after that, now it's hot. But now you're going to really find out who wants it in that July heat. And like I said, going into the season, we put in a lot of hard work the year before, and it didn't turn out how we wanted it to. Right. So there's no guarantees that even if you work hard, you're going to be successful. But I'll guarantee if you don't put in the work, you can just about guarantee you're not going to be successful.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
It's the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. I'm Andy Burcham, and today we're talking about the Built Ford Tough F-150. It delivers the power and performance you need to step up in big moments. And with available smart technology like Pro Power Onboard, you'll be game day ready every day. For the latest offers on a new F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions.
This is the Truckworks Halftime Report, and these are the first half highlights as called by the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham.
Auburn won the coin toss and deferred to the second half, so Kentucky got the ball starting at its own 25-yard line. The Wildcats moved the ball down the field. They converted a 21-yard pass to their leading receiver, Key, on a beautifully thrown ball over to the left sideline. A couple of plays later, they were set up at the 28. The Auburn defense stiffened there and forced them to try and make a 46-yard field goal. 7 plays, 47 yards, and after the first drive of the game, Kentucky led 3-0. A penalty on Auburn on the ensuing kick return return, and the Tigers were backed up at their own 9-yard line. Nothing doing, a 3-and-out, and that gave Kentucky a short field on its second drive of the ballgame. Starting from its own 47, Kentucky moved quickly into Auburn territory. Key a 34-yard catch, Patterson a 22-yard run. They were set up in the 5-yard line. 2 plays later, or at the 5-yard line, and 2 plays later, they cashed it in.
Handoff, Wilcox up the middle, dives into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, Jamarian Wilcox, one of his 5 carries in the first half, and after a 7-play, 53-yard drive midway through the first quarter, Kentucky was rolling. Wildcats led 10-0. Then on the second play of the ensuing possession, Peyton Thorne was intercepted, giving Kentucky an even shorter field. This time the Wildcats started from the Auburn 40-yard line. But after a short run and an incomplete pass, the Auburn defense really bowed up.
Vandegrift is flushed out of the pocket, gets pressure, and he goes down near midfield. Keldrick Falk was the first one there for Auburn, with some help from Kieron Crawford.
Would not be the last we would hear from Keldrick Falk in the first half. Auburn able to take it after the punt, starting deep in their own territory from the 10. Tigers moved out to a couple of first downs, but a big sack on 1st and 10 changed the momentum of the drive. 3 plays later, Auburn punted the ball away. Kentucky got it late in the first quarter at its own 9-yard line. They moved to a couple of first downs, but again on 3rd down and 8 from the 22, a familiar number in the Kentucky backfield.
Vandegrift drops to throw, with some time, looks, and goes down. Sacked back at the 15-yard line, Keldrick Falk. Holy cow, what a first half for Keldrick Falk.
Yeah, that was the second play of the second quarter, and it was really a precursor for things to come, as on the next play, Kentucky punted the ball. Auburn got it at the 47, and the Tigers really went to work offensively. Damari Alston with the first 2 carries on the drive, and then a couple of plays later, an incomplete pass, but a flag for pass interference on Kentucky gave new life to the Auburn offense from the 30-yard line. Jarquez Hunter ripped off carries of 10 and 14 yards, and after pounding Kentucky on the ground, the Tigers went to the air.
To the Auburn boundary, the left side. Thorne looks the other way. KLS in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown! Keandre Lambert-Smith! Touchdown, Auburn!
And just as Kentucky took advantage of the short field in the first quarter, Auburn took advantage of the short field in the second quarter. 5 plays, 53 yards on the touchdown drive. 10-7 was Kentucky's lead. Again, the defense starting to gain some steam as well. A 26-yard pass on Kentucky's next possession moved the ball back out near midfield, but as Kentucky tried to air it out and be a little more balanced offensively, one of the Auburn youngsters was ready to capitalize.
The snap to Vandegrift. With pressure, throws to the sideline, it's intercepted at the 40-yard line, and down he goes. Number 23, Jake Crawford, the freshman from Atlanta.
He keeps playing better and better every week. The Auburn sideline mobbed him. Crawford with the interception, and Auburn was in business again, starting from its own 37-yard line. On the next play, Auburn converted from the 48, an 11-yard run by Thorne, then a 22-yard run by Damari Alston. 3 plays later, though, the drive stalled. Alex McPherson came on to kick his first field goal of the season. He was true, and with 3:57 to go in the first half, we were tied at 10. Kentucky able to get a couple of first downs on next drive, but ultimately it stalled at the 47. Wildcats punted the ball away. Auburn started the drive from their own 13-yard line. Jarquez Hunter with runs of 15 and 25 yards to start the drive. There's positive momentum. Cam Coleman a 9-yard catch. Malcolm Simmons an 8-yard catch. But then a big sack on 1st and 10 from the 30 seemed to give Kentucky's defense a little momentum. Auburn ripped it right back. A 12-yard pass on 3rd and 11 to Cam Brown. His first catch in a couple of weeks. But 3 plays later, another critical sack on 3rd and 5 from the 14. Auburn out of timeouts with dwindling seconds on the clock. Tigers ran the field goal unit on the field quickly with 7 seconds on the clock, but they were not able to get set and get the field goal attempt off. And as a result, a scoring opportunity went by the wayside, and we went to halftime tied at 10. That is our score. Auburn 10, Kentucky 10. This is the Truckworks halftime report. Visit truckworks.com. That's Truckworks with an X at the end, .com. Visit truckworks.com for more information on the company or to learn more about career opportunities with Truckworks. Halftime stats are coming your way next as the Truckworks halftime report continues in a moment.
Andy Burcham here to tell you about our friends at Truckworks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. Truckworks is Alabama's exclusive Kenworth, Hino, and Isuzu commercial truck dealer and was recently named Kenworth's North American Dealer of the Year. Truckworks is the Southeast headquarters for dump trucks, sleeper trucks, box vans, and everything in between. Stop into their TRP parts store in Opelika for any commercial truck part you could possibly need. Truckworks, the partner you can count on in the transportation industry since 1978.
Throw a flag before ants, termites, and other pests invade your home by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control systems protect your home from unwanted pests and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. Make the right call and call the South's most trusted name in pest control for a free inspection. Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com. Paid for by the U.S. Department of the Navy in partnership with Blue Forge Alliance.
Spicy food doesn't need to hurt or be scary. Just look at Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's got an approachable, friendly kind of heat, not a terrifying kind of heat that melts your face off. Jalapeno ranch, pickled jalapenos, and cool, delicious jalapeno cream cheese all balance each other out for a delicious hot but not too hot burger that keeps your face on your face, right where it belongs.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Available for a limited time.
This copyrighted broadcast is authorized under rights granted to play fly sports by Auburn University and is intended solely for the entertainment of our audience. It may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted in any form without the documented consent of Auburn University and Play Fly Sports.
10, our halftime score on the Truckworks halftime report. Some of the guys on the teams back on the field now as we get ready for the second half, a little more than 6 minutes away. Kentucky dominated the stats in the first quarter. Auburn dominated them in the second. For the first half, Tigers with 12 first downs, Wildcats with 8. Auburn actually held the ball nearly 16 minutes in the first half, a little over 14 for Kentucky. Total offense, Auburn 35 plays, 196 yards. Kentucky 33 plays, 145. Auburn with 16 rushes for 82 yards. Kentucky 15 rushes for 25. Now, Patterson had a 23-yard carry in the first half, or first quarter. So if you take away that 23-yarder, on the other 14 carries, the Tigers have allowed a total of 2 yards on the ground. Through the air, Brock Vandegrift, 9 of 17, 120 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Tigers sacked him twice. Peyton Thorne, 14 for 19, 114 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Kentucky sacked him thrice in the first half. Jarquez Hunter, 5 carries, 64 yards, nearly 13 yards a carry average. Damari Alston also got 5 carries, 26 yards, better than 5 yards a carry. Peyton Thorne, 6 carries, including the 3 sacks, a net of -8 yards. Jason Patterson is the leading rusher for Kentucky to this point. 3 carries, 27 yards on the day. Leading receiver for Kentucky, Dane Key. He was targeted 6 times, has 3 catches for 67 yards. For Auburn, Malcolm Simmons, 3 catches for 21. Cam Coleman, 3 catches for 20. Keandre Lambert-Smith has the Tigers receiving touchdown, 2 catches, 31 yards for KLS. Dorian Mausi, the Tigers leading tackler, he had 7 stops, including 2 for loss in the first half. Jamie Dumas Johnson, the leading tackler for Kentucky, he had 5 tackles, including a sack in the first half of play. We are tied at 10. Your halftime stats are presented by the Alabama Department of Public Health, who say don't wait, vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all your vaccines, including your respiratory virus vaccines. Learn more at alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. We'll get you set for the second half, 10-10 here in Lexington. So stay with us. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
No Auburn football collection is complete without the 2024 yearbook. The commemorative yearbook includes bios of the roster and staff, a pull-out poster, important game day information, Auburn traditions, and much more. Look for the 2024 Auburn football yearbook in and around Jordan-Hare Stadium, or buy it online by going to the football game day page at auburntigers.com and the Auburn app. The 2024 Auburn Football Yearbook.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken. It's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Listen closely. Hear those bubbles? That mouth-watering waterfall? Delicious. Ice cold. And zero sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hi, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. Tackle game day with the irresistible taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. War Eagle.
Back in Lexington, final couple of minutes here in the Truckworks halftime report as Auburn gets set to receive the second half kick in Lexington. You've still got a little time to register and take it to the house this football season with the Alabama Manufactured Housing Association and the Auburn Tigers for SEC home games. So again, it's not in effect tonight, but you can register tonight. If Auburn returns its first received kickoff in the second half of home SEC games for a touchdown, one lucky fan will win up to $75,000 toward the purchase of a manufactured home from an authorized AMHA dealer. Register tonight at auburntigers.com/take it to the house. Certain terms and conditions apply. You can get your complete list of contest rules at that website, auburntigers.com/take it to the house. Andy Burcham, Jason Campbell, a lot of momentum built by Auburn, especially offensively in the second quarter. And really since Kentucky's first two drives of the game, defensively, Tigers take some momentum into this second half. But a big first possession here as we get set to start the second half.
Pressure on Vandegrift was a big key for Auburn on a couple of the drives, and Keldrick Falk with 2 sacks already in the ballgame. Here's the as you just look at stats, Jason. We're tied at 10, by the way, at halftime. 11 of the last 21 teams against Kentucky have been held to under 100 yards rushing for the game. Remember, Peyton Thorne had 3 sacks for minus 15 yards. But Auburn has 75 yards rushing in the first half against this Kentucky defense.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense that only gives up 104 yards rushing per game. And Auburn already, as you mentioned, ended at 75. And the biggest thing for me is how do you come out of halftime? You know, you had a bad sequence there to end the first half, but you caught rhythm in that second quarter. You found something within the run game, and you was able to hit some big passes in the passing game. Can you put that sequence behind you and receive this football and put the same pressure on this Kentucky defense as you did early in that second quarter?
Kentucky jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Auburn actually had a chance to take the lead into the locker room, but simply ran out of time to try and get a field goal of about 40 yards underway as the first half came to a close. Auburn sends the trio of Jeremiah Cobb, Jarquez Hunter, and Malcolm Simmons again flush across the goal line. We've seen this all night long for the Tigers. The next 2 Auburn kickoff return specialists are up at the 30. And there is the kickoff into the north end zone. It is not returnable as it goes about 5 yards deep into the end zone over the head of Malcolm Simmons. In the first half, Peyton Thorne, 14 of 19, 121 yards, a touchdown and an interception. He threw to 7 different receivers in the first half of play. 3 catches apiece for Malcolm Simmons, Cam Coleman, 2 apiece for KLS, Fairweather, and Jarquez. A catch apiece for Alston and Brown. First down for Auburn at the 25 as the second half comes or begins. Jarquez Hunter, 64 yards and 5 carries in the first half from the left hash mark in the pistol behind the quarterback Peyton Thorne. The snap, the handoff. Jarquez Hunter stood up at the line of scrimmage and no gain on the play. Wrestled down on the play by number 90, Trevon Ripka.
Yeah, Ripka, one of those big guys as well. This defensive front is no slouch now. You got 6'4", 336, Keyshawn Silver. You got 6'6", 345, Deontay Walker. J.J. Weaver, 6'5", 255. And Trayvon Sigba, 6'4", 284.
Second down and 10 for Auburn. At the Tiger 25-yard line. They bring the blitz. Auburn runs away from it. Jarquez Hunter, 30, makes a spin move, gets the first down, head down for 12 yards and an Auburn first down. Out to the 37-yard line. Jarquez Hunter.
I like that play call right there offensively that you didn't. You got a no gain on first down, but you said, hey, in the second quarter, we got physical with the football. We rushed the football. We hit some big gaps. We come right back to it in the second down, able to pick up a first down.
Auburn out of the huddle. First down for the Tigers at the Auburn 37 left hash mark. Out of the pistol, Jarquez behind Peyton Thorne. Fairweather, the tight end on the right side, double wide receivers to the Kentucky boundary. Play action. Thorne's going to run it. Peyton Thorne, 40, 45, out to the 47-yard line. And he's got a first down, I believe. Nope, they're going to give him about a half yard shy.
Yeah, Peyton looked like he was going to try to throw that ball to Cam, but Cam was blocking. And all of a sudden he decided to pull it down and run, made it a good decision there, not make a bad play worse, but able to make it a positive.
Do you take a shot here on 2nd and 1?
Well, that's typically what you do in these situations. 2nd and 1, you know you're going to come back and try to run it on 3rd down. You usually try to take a shot play if they give you the cover. So I wouldn't be surprised if Coach, offensive staff, get him a 2-play call here if you get the single high.
Double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline, single coverage. KLS to the Kentucky sideline. 2nd and 1 for Auburn. From the gun. Nope, it's going to be Jarquez Hunter first down. Inside midfield and down to the Kentucky 48-yard line. Nothing fancy there. Right up the middle behind Connor Lew, Braden Joyner, Jeremiah Wright. Auburn first down into Kentucky territory at the 48.
Yeah, Auburn running the ball surprisingly against this defensive front, moving these guys around a little bit, hitting it inside, finding some great rhythm. I think the offensive line really feels good right now with the offensive staff is calling.
Malcolm Simmons, Cam Coleman wide to the Auburn sideline. KLS to the Kentucky sideline. Ball between the hashes. First down from the Kentucky 48. Thorne from the gun. Jarquez behind him. Jarquez Hunter, head down. 40, keeping those legs churning. Inside the 40-yard line to the Kentucky 38. He'll be a yard shy of the first down. 9 yards for Jarquez Hunter.
Yeah, really good job of the offensive line. Jeremiah Wright getting up to the second level on his block, as well as Too Tall Miller. Receivers getting involved in the passing game. So now you got the defense of the Kentucky on their heels. So you can pretty much dial up anything you want on this second down. It's still 2nd and short. If you get single coverage high, you may be able to take a shot to Cam or Simmons or KLS or decide to see if Auburn sticks with the run.
Jarquez Hunter, 92 yards on the night. 2nd down and 1. Jarquez Hunter, first down. I think, well, they're going to mark him about a half yard shy. I thought he had the first down marker, but he's going to come up about a half yard shy, and it'll be 3rd and short for Auburn, right back to the line of scrimmage. Auburn 3 of 7 on 3rd down in the first half. Auburn needs a yard here, 3rd and 1. Handoff again, Jarquez Hunter. Hit at the line, just keeps his momentum moving forward. Boy, oh boy, let's see where the spot is. Coming off the Auburn sideline, he has it. Yep, it is a first down.
Yeah, that's a good job by Jarquez of meeting Jamian Dumas Johnson in the hole, and Jarquez winning that one-on-one battle for the first down.
Jarquez checks out of the Auburn lineup, and Jeremiah Cobb into the lineup for the Tigers. First down for the Tigers at the Kentucky 38-yard line. Initial drive of the second half, Auburn and Kentucky tied at 10. 10:42 on a counting clock in the 3rd. Both Damari Alston and Jeremiah Cobb flank the Auburn quarterback from the right hash mark. It is Cobb, and Cobb for a yard perhaps. Auburn gets a yard in the play, 2nd down and 9. Ball between the hash marks. 2nd and 9 from the Kentucky 37. Mass substitutions for Auburn. Auburn brings in a pair of tight ends, Luke Deal and Rivaldo Fairweather. Cobb stays in the game at tailback. KLS wide to the Kentucky sideline. He's joined there by Fairweather. Cam Coleman single coverage to the Auburn sideline. Now Fairweather in motion, sets up outside the left tackle. On 2nd and 9, Thorne, play action, looks, throws. It's incomplete. Tried to throw the slant. Keandre Lambert-Smith got a hand on the ball but could not bring it in.
Yeah, he tried to throw the slant to the boundary side. You got both slants on both sides. So the quarterback has an option to throw it to the field or throw it to the boundary. I like to see Thorne in that situation utilize the field slant because the boundary slant is hard. You got guys dropping underneath, but if you got more room to the field, the Cam Coleman side.
A little more traffic to that sideline. All right, here's 3rd down and 9 for Auburn. Jeremiah Cobb, the tailback, flanks Thorne to his right. Ball between the hashes. Simmons goes in motion to the Auburn sideline. They bring the 5. They get the ball to Jeremiah Cobb. Jeremiah Cobb puts his head down. He's got the Auburn first down. Down the Kentucky sideline and out of bounds, Jarquez with the catch. And a Kentucky defender is down on the play. That's DJ Waller. Boy, some hard running tonight for Jarquez Hunter and an Auburn first down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, really good job by Thorne to seeing immediate pressure up the middle to get that ball to Jarquez.
Timeout for the injury. Great things possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. They tend to DJ Waller when play resumes. 1st and 10 for Auburn at the Kentucky 27. Tigers and Wildcats tied at 10. Stay tuned. Auburn football continues in a moment.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If the loosest slots and most free play are what you like, then Wind Creek Wetumpka is your kind of fabulous. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Auburn fans, this is Coach Hugh Freeze asking for your help. On to Victory has been a crucial supporter of Auburn student athletes. It's important to keep that good work going, so please join On to Victory today, War Eagle.
Welcome back to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. When you talk about impressive lineups, F-150 is at the top of the list, no matter which you choose. Gas, the Power Boost Hybrid, or the all-electric F-150 Lightning Truck, you'll have the power, performance, and smart tech needed to tackle your projects. Take it from me, Andy Bertram. Auburn fans know that a winning game plan starts with Ford F-150. For the latest offers on the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. Whoa, Regal.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, at T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
With 24-month bill credits, eligible trade-in on Go5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
Sports brought to you by East Alabama Health, proud to offer emergency care, surgery, and other outpatient services, even a retail pharmacy at their Auburn Medical Pavilion in the Auburn Research Park. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org. The injured player, DJ Waller, off the field and into the injury tent, the medical tent for Kentucky. As play resumes, 1st and 10 Auburn at the Kentucky 27, 9:43 in the 3rd. Auburn and Kentucky tied at 10. Opening drive of the second half. This will be the 11th play of this drive. First 8 plays were all on the ground.
Yeah, like they made a statement at halftime that they're gonna come out and play physical football, and you can see it in the play calling that Auburn's just playing man on man, best man win. We're going downhill and take our shots when we can.
Cam Coleman to the Auburn boundary. That's the wide side of the field. KLS to the Kentucky sideline. Double tight ends in for Auburn on 1st and 10 from the Kentucky 27. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter. He spins to the 26-yard line. Taken down by Octavius Oxendine, a senior out of Radcliffe, Kentucky. 1 yard in the gain, 2nd down and 9 for Auburn.
Yeah, I like the fact when I see Jarquez talking with his offensive lineman. That means they're seeing things together. They're trying to feed off each other.
12 carries, 93 yards for Jarquez. 2nd and 9 for Auburn from the right hash. Thorne from the gun. Gonna throw to the boundary. Pass complete down the sideline. Keandre Lambert-Smith at the 5 or at the 10, inside the 10 and down to the 9. Make at the 8-yard line. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 18 yards for KLS, and Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone.
Yeah, good job right there, Thorne, seeing the RPO. You got 7 yards off coverage off Key Lambert-Smith, and that's the shortest throw. It's to the boundary on a hitch, and there's no underneath coverage. I like the decision to throw that one to the boundary, not to the field, because you don't have help inside.
Double tight ends, Deal and Fairweather. Fairweather sets up in a slot just inside KLS. On 1st and goal for Auburn from the 8. Fairweather goes in motion. Handoff up the middle to Jarquez Hunter. He is at the 10 or at the 5 and down to the 1. Big hole off the right side. Lou and Wright opening up that hole. Auburn back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 1. From the right hash mark. Again, Fairweather in motion. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter hit behind the line of scrimmage. Doesn't matter. Bowls his way into the end zone. Touchdown Auburn. Jarquez Hunter from 1 yard out.
That's the drive you wanted to see, Andy, coming out of the locker room. We talked about it. You had that sequence right before the half that you didn't go your way. How is this team going to respond coming out of halftime, receiving the kickoff? What they do, 8 plays in a row of running the football, getting physical, getting down the field. They're punching in with a touchdown. I like what I saw in that drive from Auburn. 4th touchdown of the year for Jarquez Hunter. Alex McPherson out for the extra point. 7:53 in the 3rd quarter. And Auburn has its first lead of the night. Snap down, kick on the way by McPherson. And the kick is good. 7:53 in the 3rd. Auburn 17. Kentucky 7. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling football tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Tigers. Expect the unexpected. SeatGeek. Auburn 17, Kentucky 10. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If what you like is getting the highest payouts, getting the most free play, and finding more of your favorite games all on a spacious upscale gaming floor, then Wind Creek Montgomery is your kind of fabulous. No matter what fabulous means to you, you'll find it here. Wind Creek Montgomery. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com. Paid for by the U.S. Department of the Navy in partnership with Blue Forge Alliance.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-to-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
If your day sounds like
we need the report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame,
2 more reps, 2 more.
you deserve this ice-cold reward. Modelo, the Remarkable Fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Port Chicago, Illinois.
Sun-South John Deere drive summary for Auburn. Takes the opening kickoff, goes 75 yards in 14 plays. How about this? 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Jarquez Hunter with the 1-yard touchdown run. He has 14 carries for 100 yards by himself tonight. Sun-South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com.
And out of the 14 plays, he's touched it 10 times. And guess who's on kickoff coverage? Number 27.
Towns Magoo to kick it away for the Tigers. Berry and Brown to return. There will be no return for Berry and Brown. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network.
Before Auburn takes the field defensively, quick check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Texas A&M has scored a rushing touchdown. They've closed the gap with LSU to 3, 17-14 midway through the third quarter in College Station. That's a quick Yellowwood scoreboard update, Andy.
First down for Kentucky at its 25. Wimsett is the quarterback to open the third quarter for Kentucky. Excuse me. Hands off to the tailback. Nothing doing up there. Patterson met at the line of scrimmage by number 96, Philip Bleedy.
Yeah, Philip Bleedy, the transfer from Indiana. He wasn't letting. He wasn't going to let go.
1-yard gain for Jamarian Wilcox. And Wimsett stays in the game. I think first time we've seen him in back-to-back plays at quarterback. Patterson, the tailback. Second down and 9 for UK. Brings a man in motion. Play action by Wimsett. Looks, he throws, incomplete. Intended for Dane Key, who was looking for a hold on the play against number 1, Jaron Thompson. Jalen McLeod with some pressure along with Keldrick Falk.
Man, Eugene Asante came on a blitz from the linebacker position. And I tell you what, he met the running back in the hole and won that battle. Was able to still get a hit on the quarterback to force an errant throw as well.
Kentucky 2 of 7 on third down in the first half. Third down and 9 for UK. Auburn rushes 3. Wimsett flushed out of the pocket. Looks to the sideline. Throws. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Off the hands of Jason Patterson. And Auburn almost got the deflection. And Kentucky goes 3 and out. Second of the night, 3 and out tracker driven by Truckworks, official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. And that's just what the doctor ordered. A touchdown on the opening drive and 3 and out defensively.
Man, Auburn has really showed their physicality here in this third quarter already.
LaRosse to pick it away. Keontae Scott back at the Auburn 34 to take this punt. LaRosse gets it away. High driving kick. Keontae back to the 21, almost fumbled it. Gets away from the first man, moves forward, flag down. This is coming back up the sideline. Keontae Scott out near midfield, but this will come back.
Return by Keontae Scott. There is a flag on the play.
Oh, man. Every time we get a good
And Auburn's
run,
going to be forced back about the 10, blocking the back, we believe.
it's like every time we get a great return.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 20, 10-yard penalty, first down.
We'll send it downstairs. Will Herring with this Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
Yeah, Bradley, you mentioned it earlier. You got to win first and second down to have a chance to win third down. And if I'm not mistaken, when we're at 3rd and 6 or plus, our defense is 5-0. And there we were, once again, staying ahead of the chains defensively and got a 3-and-out stop. Great job.
Kentucky tonight 2 of 8 on third down. Auburn 5 of 9 on the other hand. 1st and 10 for Auburn at its 10. Jarquez in the pistol behind Peyton. Ball at the left hash mark. First down from the Auburn 10-yard line. Turns, hands. Jarquez Hunter left side. Jarquez Hunter 4 yards. Make it 5. 105 yards on the night for Jarquez Hunter. Keyshawn Silver, a transfer from North Carolina with the stop, but Jarquez gets 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, Jarquez, everyone knows he can squat 600 pounds. He's showing you his strength tonight. One man is not stopping him in the hole. He's winning all those one-on-one battles and carrying guys with him.
7 yards a carry tonight for Jarquez. 2nd and 5 for Auburn at the 15. From the gun, left hash, they bring a blitz. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter, 25-30, 35-40. Foot race, Jarquez to the 50, down the sideline, out of bounds at the 35. And Auburn will get right back to the line of scrimmage. 50 yards for Jarquez to the Kentucky 35-yard line.
Man, I think this Auburn offense and this offensive line is growing up tonight here in Lexington, Kentucky. These guys are opening up holes, and Jarquez is finishing them.
Auburn wanted to run it quickly to the line, but had to wait for the chain gang to get downfield. Auburn huddles now. 1st and 10 at the Kentucky 35. Play clock at 10 from the left hash. Handoff. No, play action. Throw complete to the 25-yard line. Robert Lewis close to the first down. First down, it's 11 yards and a first down for Auburn.
Yeah, I like the play call. Kentucky thinking run heavy. Got caught inside. Robert Lewis did a really good job of finding a hole in the zone defense at that line of scrimmage of the first down.
Damari Alston stays in the game at the tailback spot from the right hash. Cam Coleman wide to the Auburn sideline. KLS wide to the Kentucky sideline. A double tight end set for Auburn on 1st down and 10. Thorne, play action, looks to the sideline, throws, pass complete, Cam Coleman, and he is wrestled out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Good first down for Auburn. They only gave him 5 yards on the play to the 25. That's a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought he got 7 yards on that when he first initially caught it, and then the guy picked him up and threw him backwards. But it's more forward momentum.
Yeah, 2nd down and 6 from the 20-yard line for Auburn, right at the edge of the Chick-fil-A red zone. Jeremiah Cobb now in the pistol behind Peyton Thorne. Simmons in motion. Handoff, Jeremiah Cobb. He's going to lose a yard. Zion Childress, senior out of Houston, Texas, the first one there for Kentucky. It's a loss of 1.5 yards on the play. It brings up 3rd down and about 7 for Auburn. Make it 3rd and 8.
Yeah, 3rd down. See if Fairweather becomes available on this one. See if they be playing the outside. He may get one-on-one coverage.
He sets up just outside the right tackle. Double wide receivers to the right. Ball between the hashes. Jarquez Hunter checks back in at tailback for the Tigers. They snap it to Jarquez. Gives the ball to Thorne. Rolls to his right. Looks and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, interesting to see if Auburn comes back to that, because if they give it to Thorne and then he hands that thing off to Simmons going around the edge, it may be a touchdown. See if Coach Freeze and his staff, Coach Nitz and those guys come back to that one.
All right, this will be a 41-yard kick or a field goal attempt.
Intentional grounding, number 1 offense. He didn't receive the snap and cannot legally ground the ball across the line of scrimmage.
That may take Auburn out of field goal
So lost
range.
it down
Let's
at the
see.
spot of the foul. 4th down.
So this now will be a 46-yard attempt for McPherson. Nope. Try a 49-yard. Well, they keep walking back and forth. It is a 47-yard attempt for McPherson. In his career, he is 3 of 3 from this distance. From the right hash. 47-yard attempt for Alex McPherson. Kick is on the way. Does it have the leg? He missed it wide left. A promising drive comes up empty for Auburn. 3:38 to go in the 3rd. Auburn 17, Kentucky 10. Auburn University isn't just home to the best athletics program in the nation. It's also home to the best student-centered engineering experience in America. And that's not just a slogan, it's a promise. Find your future at the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering. Visit eng.auburn.edu. Auburn 17, Kentucky 10. 3:38 to go in the 3rd. Stay tuned. Auburn football continues in a moment.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Auburn Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
The Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine in Auburn is dedicated to its mission of transforming medical students into caring, compassionate physicians. VCOM partners with Auburn University for student activities, shared learning experiences, and research opportunities. Students are instructed in a hands-on learning environment by outstanding faculty members that are dedicated to student success. VCOM is working to improve the health of Alabama's citizens by increasing the number of primary care physicians throughout the state, especially in rural and underserved areas. Find out more at vcom.edu.
Back to Lexington, Kentucky for more Auburn football.
Auburn comes up empty on the missed field goal by McPherson. That snaps a string of 20 consecutive made field goals by Alex.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, you know. He's been battling to get back, and just a credit to him to be on the field tonight, kicking field goals as he continues to gain strength.
Gavin Wimsett back at quarterback for Kentucky. They were 3 and out on their opening drive of the third quarter. They open up first down just inside their 30. Wimsett looks. He's going to run it. Wimsett hit at the line. He gets a couple. Right up the middle that time. Good penetration by the Auburn defensive front. He still gets a couple yards on the play.
Yeah, I wonder if something's going on with Vandegrift, or they just decided to go with Wimsett a lot more here in the second half.
Patterson is the tailback, flanks Wimsett to his right. 2nd down and 8 for Kentucky. And it's 31.5. Play action by Wimsett. With time, throws it up the field, down the hash, incomplete, and a flag is thrown. They're going to get Kayan Lee for an interference at the 20-yard line. He went up over, knocked the ball away. Boy, oh boy.
I like to watch the replay here and see if he just got on just a little early.
Pass interference. Defense number 4. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Barian Brown, the intended receiver, may have held at the shoulder as he went up to Kayan Lee.
Yeah, Kayan Lee looking like he knew that one was coming. He got caught with the left hand around the left shoulder.
That moves the ball out to the Kentucky 47-yard line. Brown to the Kentucky sideline. Single receiver to the Auburn sideline. Ball from the left hash. Wimsett with Wilcox in the backfield for Kentucky. On first down after the interference against Kayan Lee. Brown goes in motion. It's the pitch to Brown, trying to get to the sideline and hit at the line, and boy, he goes down. That was a good open field tackle on the play by Caleb Harris.
Yeah, good open field tackle by Caleb Harris. I like what I saw between him and Kayan Lee. They was communicating the entire time. Once that guy came in motion, Kayan Lee went back to free safety. Caleb Harris replaced him at the corner position, understanding what play was coming with the little pitch option play. And you put your better tackler in position. That's what Auburn just did.
Got 2 yards to the 49-yard line. Both teams substitute. Ball from the left hash. Patterson behind Wimsett. Bring a man in motion across the set. Play action by Wimsett. Throws it to the Auburn boundary and throws it away. No chance down the Auburn sideline. That was Dane Key with single coverage from Jay Crawford.
Yeah, I like how Jay Crawford turns and kind of puts his butt towards the sideline a little bit, pushing the receiver, fading him away from the ball, keeping him from being able to run that ball down. Really good job by the young corner.
3rd and 8 for Kentucky. UK 2 of 8 on 3rd down tonight. Ball at the left hash. Double wide receivers wide to the Auburn boundary. Wimsett drops to throw. Looks to the Kentucky sideline. Throws it away. Almost intercepted. He almost threw that one away. Sylvester Smith was the one that got his hand on the ball for Auburn back at the 15-yard line. I think it was Sylvester.
Yeah, Caleb Harris.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Caleb Harris almost getting him an interception tonight. But really good job by the defense after the pass interference call.
Yeah. 3 and out after the interference.
Yep, forced to 3 and out. See if we can get a good punt return by Keontae here.
He's back at the 10. LaRosse will kick it away. A junior from Cape Town, South Africa. The snap, kicks it away. High and deep. Just let this one go into the end zone, Keontae. That's what it does. 1st and 10 for Auburn at its own 20-yard line. 1:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Auburn on top at Kentucky. 17-10.
Auburn has 167 rushing yards against a team that only given up 104 coming into this ball game.
And here's another stat in Auburn's favor. Time of possession, Auburn 26-18 to Kentucky's 16-46. Chance to even lengthen that number right here. 1st and 10 from the 20 for Auburn. Jarquez in the pistol. Behind Peyton Thorne. Trips in motion. Now it's KLS to the Auburn sideline. So double receivers to the wide side of the field. Turn, handoff, Jarquez Hunter. Runs into his own man and gets a yard in the play. Actually, that was Jeremiah Cobb with the carry.
Yeah, Auburn using all 3 as running backs tonight between Jarquez, Damari Austin, and Jeremiah Cobb.
Cobb stays in the game at tailback. Luke Deal came off the field. He was hobbled just a bit.
Yeah, he's going to the side table.
Yeah, and Fairweather back in. Trips to the Auburn boundary. Or excuse me, the Kentucky sideline. On 2nd down and 9. Now KLS goes in motion. From the hash, the left hash for Auburn. Thorne to throw to the boundary, throws, pass complete to the Auburn 26-yard line to Keandre Lambert-Smith. They give him the 25.
Yeah,
it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Auburn.
Yeah, I like the decision. You don't have to go get everything, but try to make it more manageable 3rd down. Just take the quick out. They're giving it to you. Easy pitch and catch.
Jarquez back in for Auburn on 3rd and 5. On the night, Jarquez Hunter, 16 carries, $155, and a touchdown. Clock rolling down, 45 seconds in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 5 for Auburn. Thorne to throw with time. Now flushed. He can run it. He will run it. 1st down across the 30, out of bounds at the 36 on the Kentucky sideline.
Yeah, good job of Thorne getting outside on the scramble. He also had KLS, but KLS decided a good job of turning and blocking, and Thorne just made the easy decision. Just pick it up with your legs, gain of 11 on that scramble.
The drive continues to the Auburn 36-yard line. Could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. If Auburn chooses, it can run a play to end of the 3rd quarter. Why not? 1st and 10 at the Auburn 36. Hunter flanks the Auburn quarterback. Jarquez gets the carry. Puts his head down, doesn't stop running, and is driven back after he gets to the 39-yard line. And the 3rd quarter will come to a close. It will be 2nd down and 7 when the 4th quarter begins. Auburn won the 3rd quarter. They got to win the 4th quarter now. The end of 3 in Lexington. Auburn 17, Kentucky 10. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Big eating in Auburn and Opelika means Big Mike's Steakhouse. Famous for high-quality steaks cooked to perfection on an open-fire grill served in a relaxed, rustic atmosphere. It's happy hour at Big Mike's every Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 6 and half off select appetizers, draft beer, and well drinks. And don't forget, a Big Mike's gift card will always be the perfect gift for Big City Steak in your hometown. It's Big Mike's Steakhouse in Auburn at Shigjord Parkway and Wire Road.
It's no secret prices have gone up. Gas is up, groceries are up, my streaming subscription's up. Everything has gone up in price, and if you're like me, this also includes credit card balances and other debts. Trying to keep up is just hard. That's why I went to Max Credit Union. They've been helping people turn their debts into one affordable monthly payment using their home's equity. It's pretty great, right? Get started at mymax.com or call 334-260-2600. For qualified borrowers, certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender, NMLS 410580.
Achilles tendonitis is often as painful as it sounds. The Orthopedic Clinic is here to help get you back on your feet without pain or stiffness. Whether caused by overuse or degeneration, Achilles tendonitis can be treated usually without surgery. But the road to recovery isn't short, so get started right away at the Orthopedic Clinic. Call for an appointment 334-749-8303 or visit theorthoclinic.com.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
As we get set for the fourth quarter in Lexington, Auburn leads 17-10. This in-game recap is brought to you by Wind Creek Casinos. Elevate your game plan to fabulous. Play the hottest games, win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. 10-10 at halftime, and in the third quarter, Auburn with 155 total yards, Kentucky with 6 total yards. Tigers with a touchdown on a 14-play, 75-yard drive that took over 7 minutes off the clock. Jarquez Hunter with 10 of the 14 touches on that drive. That was the only scoring in the half. Auburn defensively, a 3-and-out. And what could have been a 3-and-out were not for a pass interference on second down, but then the Tigers got him 3-and-out after that call. So a sensational third quarter, and now we get ready for the fourth. Before we do that, a quick check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Texas A&M, 14 points in the third quarter. They've now taken the lead over 8th-ranked LSU, 21-17, late third quarter in that battle in College Station. Andy Burcham, Jason Campbell, let's bring us home in the fourth quarter.
Auburn will be going towards the the west end zone here in the fourth quarter. Tigers lead it 17-10 as the fourth quarter begins. 2nd and 7 for Auburn at the Tiger 39-yard line from the right hash. Thorne brings a man in motion, hands the ball to that man in motion. No, it's Thorne trying to get around the right side. Thorne gets a couple more yards across the 40-yard line, out to the 43, and it's going to set up third down at about 3 for Auburn. Nice job of faking by Thorne. He kept the ball, tucked it, ran around right side. Here's 3rd and 3 for Auburn.
Yeah, they brought Jeremiah Cobb in motion, tried to hold that backside defender. Hold the front side defender while Thorne still got the backside, making a 3rd and short situation.
Empty set as Jarquez goes wide right for Auburn. From the right hash mark, 3rd and 3 now. Jarquez comes in motion, sets up behind the quarterback. They throw to Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez Hunter up the sideline, should have a first down, does have a first down. Out to the 47-yard line, first down Auburn.
Really good play design by the Auburn offensive staff. Bring Jarquez from outside into motion, bring him back into the backfield, see if you get man coverage or zone coverage. Thorne knows if he get man, that he can outflank his guy with the throw to Jarquez in the open space for the first down.
Auburn now 6 of 12 on 3rd down. Get their first 3rd down of the fourth quarter of play. The drive continues at the Auburn 47-yard line. Trips to the wide side of the field, Kentucky boundary. Now Fairweather sets up as a tight end outside the left tackle. Thorne hands it off. Jarquez Hunter head down, moving forward, driving the pile into Kentucky territory to the UK 46-yard line. 6 yards on the game for Jarquez Hunter.
Yeah, nice tough running inside. I like what Connor Lou made a really good block inside.
19 carries unofficially, 164 yards on the night for Jarquez Hunter. 2nd down and 4 for Auburn at the UK 46.
Auburn getting close to 200 yards rushing.
Against a team that rarely gives up more than 100. First down, ball between the hashes. Thorne, Jarquez off the right side, loses 2 yards back to the 45. They gave him one, They gave him one to the 45. Here's third down and 2 for Auburn.
Let's see if Auburn, Luke Dale back in the game for Fairweather. See if Auburn decides to do the same thing in this series, putting Jarquez outside and bringing him back inside. He's just going to line up in the pistol formation.
Yep. From the right hash. Simmons, Coleman, wide to the Kentucky boundary. KLS, single coverage at the Auburn boundary. 3rd and 2. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter, first down, and more. Jarquez Hunter to the open field. Tail lights. Jarquez Hunter to the end zone. Touchdown with a flag down in the play.
I think it's on the defense, but we'll see. I think the touchdown should stand.
Face mask. Kentucky, touchdown, Auburn. Touchdown, Auburn. 45 yards, Jarquez Hunter to the house.
Man, I think Jarquez just passed a career high rushing tonight.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 6. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Touchdown.
2017 is the last time Auburn had a 200-yard rusher. That was Kerryon Johnson against Ole Miss. Tonight, Jarquez Hunter, 20 carries, a career-high 211 yards, and a couple touchdowns. And the Tigers lead at 23-10, pending the extra point by McPherson. On the way. It's good. Oh, what a way to start the fourth quarter of play for Auburn.
Yes.
Auburn, 24, Kentucky 10, 12-11 to go in the fourth. Stay tuned, Auburn football continues in a moment.
This is Coach Hugh Freeze. The support of the Auburn family is vital to the success of our student athletes, and On to Victory plays a crucial role in that. Please help keep that good work going by joining On to Victory today, War Eagle.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Recognized by Newsweek as one of America's best maternity care hospitals, East Alabama Health provides comprehensive treatment for mothers and babies throughout Auburn, Opelika, and the East Alabama region. And starting with the 2024 football season, we're pleased to partner with Auburn Athletics to provide a special Aubie blanket to each baby born at our hospital through a program we call Tiger Tots. For all your maternity care needs, trust the experts at East Alabama Health.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If the loosest slots and most free play are what you like, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. That's 24 unanswered points for Auburn tonight. Sun South John Deere drive summary: 80 yards, 9 plays, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Jarquez Hunter, 45-yard touchdown run, his second TD of the night. Auburn is 8 of 13 on third down tonight. That was a third down run, by the way. 8 of 13 on the night, 6 of 7 in the second half.
And guess what? Who's on kickoff coverage? Number 27. The man is a machine.
24-10, Auburn on top on the night. A career-high 211 yards on 20 carries.
I think Auburn grew up a lot tonight.
10.6 yards a carry tonight for Jarquez Hunter. Got to finish it, though, friends. Got to finish.
All right.
Magoo to kick it off. Low line drive out of the back of the end zone, down to the sideline. A Cook's Pest Control sideline report with Will Herring.
Yeah, Coach, down here, or Andy, down here on the sideline, Coach Durkin, just the message to the defense, guys, we got to finish. We've got to finish. He's been talking about the whole fourth quarter, but a lot of excitement coming off that last touchdown run. And that's the message on the defensive side of the ball. Got to finish this game.
Yeah, Auburn has a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. We've said that before this season.
Yeah, we've had a couple
Southeastern Conference play.
A couple 11-point leads going into the game, into the fourth quarter, 2 games. So you got to keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
You can't let up. Like, you can't feel like the game's over. Keep doing what you're doing.
Gavin Wimsett, the quarterback. He's been the quarterback the entire second half for Kentucky. From the hash, Wimsett's going to run it off the right side. Hit behind the line. He gets a couple. Hit from behind by Jalen McLeod coming from that defensive end spot. Or that buck linebacker spot.
Still wonder, is something wrong with Vandergilt? Because we haven't seen him here in the second half. It's not like he was playing bad in the first half.
He has been on the sideline. We believe he's not hurt. They're just going with Wimsett. 2nd and 8 for UK. To the 27-yard line. Wimsett play action. Looks, he throws across the middle. Pass is complete. And out to the 40-yard line and a first down for Kentucky. Pass complete to Kamari Anderson, tight end out of Detroit. Big hit by Eugene Asante, but not before Kentucky converts out to the 41-yard line.
Well, good job by Eugene as well. Utilize his shoulder, not leading over the head.
Yeah.
Avoiding the targeting call.
First down for Kentucky at its own 41. Wimsett to the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 11 as he goes back into the shotgun. Now back to the line of scrimmage. Shot play clock down to 5. Brings a man in motion. Hand off to Patterson. Patterson taken down on the play by Eugene Asante. He got a yard and that's all. Eugene Asante came flying in, the senior out of Alexandria, Virginia.
Yeah, Eugene, one of those fast linebackers on this defensive core. If you're Auburn defense, you got to think, make them force a punt. You don't want to get them an easy points here or give them anything cheap. And all of a sudden let them feel like they're back in the ball game.
Bleedy and Bobby Jamison Travis check in the interior defensive line for Auburn. Auburn puts 3 at the line of scrimmage defensively. 2nd down and 9. Ball between the hashes. Auburn rushes 5. Wimsett to throw. Gonna run. Taken down at the 40-yard line. Eugene Asante and Bobby Jamison Travis combined for the sack and a loss of 2.
Big Bobby on the inside from Minneapolis, Minnesota. With the initial, then Eugene helped finishing the sack off as well. Creating a 3rd and long for this Kentucky offense.
Yeah, they're 2 of 9 on 3rd down tonight. This is 3rd and 11. Third and 11, ball between the hashes. Auburn shows it's going to bring a lot. They rush 3, make it 4. Wimsett flushed out of the pocket to the near sideline, throws, and it's caught at the Auburn 39-yard line. First down for Kentucky. Caught by Dane Key. That's a heck of a catch by Key. A nice throw by Wimsett.
Sometimes you got to get credit where credit is due. Good job of Wimsett moving up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield, finding Key along the sideline.
We may get a review.
The ruling on the field is a catch. The previous play is under further review.
Replay reviews brought to you by Auburn's Houston Clinic. Since 1948, the Houston Clinic, the preeminent leader in both surgical and non-surgical orthopedic sports medicine treatment and solutions. Visit Houston.com, HUGHSTON.com. Was he bobbling the ball as he was falling out of bounds? I think his feet were in. He was bobbling it, but he may have possession as he went to the turf. But was he out of bounds when he got possession?
It all depends on where that toe was, and did he drop the ball when he hit the ground?
Really a nice pass up and over Sylvester Smith, who did the best he could to try and tip it.
So he held onto the ball out of bounds. Now just a matter of when he double caught it, did he catch it in bounds?
I think his feet are in. Now, he's bobbling it as he goes out, and by the time he catches the ball, is he out of bounds then?
Yeah, that's the
Does
question.
he have possession out of bounds?
It's all going to be where that left toe is.
Yeah, because the catch took place out of bounds after he's bobbling it out of bounds.
And the rule is because they called it a catch on the field, it has to be conclusive
Correct.
evidence to overturn. Yeah, Sylvester Smith got up.
He sure did.
Like, it's just nothing else you can do in that situation.
He was bobbling it. By the time he had possession, he was out of bounds.
Right.
Am I seeing that incorrectly? Gene Delaney is convinced that Auburn will not get this call.
Yeah, we lost too many this year on those calls.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Of course.
First down.
To the Auburn 40. Sorry to say, Gene, you were right.
That's just a great play, though. You know, sometimes you got to take your head off. You know, those guys make great plays as well. And to keep his focus, you know, he couldn't even see the ball because Sylvester was up so high. And to still be able to catch that ball and his toes in bounds, it's a heck of a play.
First down to the Auburn 40.
First and 10, Kentucky at the Auburn 40.
Wimsett under center. Pitches to the left. Wilcox gets to the corner. 35. Down to the Auburn 30-yard line. Going to be just a little shy of the first down. Gets 9.5 yards, does Jamarian Wilcox. Running the toss sweep. Dorian Maosi led Auburn in tackles last week with 9. He's going to have more this week.
Yeah, Dorian Maosi.
Patterson flanks Wimsett from the left hash. Second and very short for Kentucky. They pitch it back to Wimsett. He looks up the sideline. He throws incomplete.
Really good coverage by Auburn defense, not biting on the reverse, but also staying home as a safety as well. Caleb Harris did not leave the middle of the field.
Josh Caddis, the tight end, was the intended receiver, but it was overthrown.
Yeah, really good job of covering.
Now it's third and about a half yard for Kentucky. Not a bad idea to take a shot there. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, you have to expect this time this ball going to stay in either the quarterback or the running back's hand.
Patterson flanks Wimsett to his right. Ball at the left hash. With a man in motion to the Auburn boundary. 3rd and less than a yard. Wimsett off the right side. He has the first down. Puts his head down and gets to the Auburn 27-yard line. Kentucky player down on the backside of the play. It's a lineman, but he is up quickly. That was Eli Cox. He back up and first down for Kentucky.
Yeah, Wimsett, a 6'3", 227-pound quarterback. You know, 3rd and 1. Why not? You know, keep the balls in his hand.
And Wimsett and this Kentucky offense starting to find a little bit of rhythm right here. First down at the Auburn 27. Out of the pistol. Patterson behind Wimsett. Ball between the hashes. Double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline. Key to the Kentucky sideline. Handoff goes to the tailback. He gets inside the 20. He's driven back there. They give him the 20 or the 18-yard line. 9 yards on the game. Second down and 1 on the game by Jason Patterson.
Yeah, the Auburn defense, you got to understand, you know, they're in 4-down territory. They know they're down 2 scores, so they're not going to try to get a field goal. They're going to try to play to get a touchdown.
Auburn on top 24-10. Wimsett, quarterback draw. Wimsett to the 15, to the 10. He's down to the 5 and down to the 3. Touchdown saving tackle by Jaron Thompson.
Tackle by Thompson.
Kentucky lining up, trying to go quick, trying to catch Auburn, subbing.
First and goal from the 3 for UK. Handoff to Patterson. Hit at the line and driven back on the play. Eugene Asante for the Tigers, the first man there.
Yeah, really good tackle by Eugene Asante, because for a second it looked like, you know, Patterson was about to walk into the end zone.
Yep.
All of a sudden Eugene stuck his shoulder in there and put a good hit on on Patterson.
2nd and goal from the 2 for Kentucky. Wilcox checks back in at tailback. Flanking Wimsett. Ball between the hashes. Wilcox to the left of Wimsett. 2nd and goal from the 2 for Kentucky. Handoff goes. No, it's the quarterback. He keeps it. I'm not sure he got back to the line. I guess he just barely did. Is that Jaron Thompson getting off the pile? It is.
Doran Mosley again inside of the tackle as well, along with Philip Bleedy.
No gain. 3rd and goal from the 2 for Kentucky.
Kayla Harris as well in on that last tackle. It's two down. It's two down territory for Kentucky here.
3rd and goal from the 2. Wimsett joined by Patterson in the pistol. Now to his left is Patterson. On 3rd and goal from the 2. Snap to Wimsett. Flushes it forward to the tight end. He didn't get it. He's taken down. That was Kamari Anderson, the tight end on the flip forward. He was taken down, no gain. Here's 4th and goal from the 2.
Yeah, this may be the ball game for Kentucky if they don't get this here on this 4th down. So see what Auburn decides to do. No one subbing in or out. They're going to keep their big guys in there. Isaiah Rates, Malik Blockton, Keyron Crawford.
Amaris Williams is in there up front.
You got Austin Keys and Doran Moss at the linebacker position.
4th and goal
Robert
from
Williams.
the 2. Patterson behind Wimsett in the pistol. On 4th down for Kentucky at the Auburn 2. Wimsett, play action, throws across the middle. Picked off down the sideline and out of bounds at the 10. Oh, Kayan Lee! If Lee is able to stay in bounds, he's gone. But Auburn will take the ball. Kentucky comes up empty.
How about the defensive coordinator, Coach Durkin, running 65 yards to meet Kayan Lee at the opposite end zone. Both corners with an interception today. Jake Crawford and Kayan Lee. And like you said, Andy, if he's able to keep that left foot in bounds, that's a 99-yard interception return.
6th interception of the year for the Tigers. Another $1,000 for Children's of Alabama through Picks for Kids program. Chick-fil-A donating $1,000 for each Tigers pick. 2 tonight. That's 6 on the season. $6,000 for Children's of Alabama. Eat more chicken. War Eagle from Chick-fil-A. 4:39 to go in the 4th. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Eagle 102.3 is your East Alabama and Midwest Georgia's country music leader, playing the top hits from the hottest artists. Download our Eagle 102.3 app so you can listen to us whenever and wherever. Listen to your favorite country artists, stay up to date on your favorite college football team,
War Eagle,
and catch our local high school football broadcasts, all from our app. Available on Apple and the Google Play Store. For more information, visit our website, eagle1023.com, or find our link tree on Instagram at WELR Eagle.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
When we say we're an everything school, we mean it. Auburn University isn't just home to the best athletics program in the nation, it's also home to the best student-centered engineering experience in America. And that's not just a slogan, it's a promise. The Samuel Ginn College of Engineering ranks as the top engineering college in the state of Alabama, while also ranking as one of the best public engineering colleges in the nation. Tomorrow's leaders, innovators, and world changers begin at the Ginn College of Engineering. Visit today, eng.auburn.edu.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner. Auburn's second interception of the night as Kentucky comes up empty. They had 4 cracks inside the Auburn 3 and could get no closer then the 2. And Kayan Lee picked it off. First down, Auburn at its own 9-yard line, leading 24-10 with 4:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Jarquez Hunter to the right of Peyton Thorne on first down for Auburn from its own 9-yard line. Fairweather in motion. Jarquez Hunter up the middle. Busted across the 15-yard line near the 20. First down, Auburn. 10 more yards for Jarquez Hunter. 221 yards on the night for Jarquez.
Yeah, over 250 yards rushing as a team right now.
First and 10, Auburn at the 19.
Just continue to milk that clock.
Yes, indeed. It's down to 4:17 and counting. The Tigers lead 24-10. A lot of the Kentucky folks have headed home.
Yeah, I think it's just Auburn people in here now.
And they're having a good time. Between the hashes, first and 10 for Auburn at the Tiger 19-yard line. First down for Auburn. Fairweather in motion. High snap, handoff, Jarquez Hunter. Picks his way forward, out to the 25, backs his way to the 30. First down, Jarquez Hunter. 10.5 more yards for Jarquez Hunter, the 5'10 senior from Philadelphia, Mississippi.
Yeah, Jarquez has to come out of the game now. But he's on pace to go 300.
Timeout on the field. 3:42 to go. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. Stay tuned. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota, let's go places. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE Hybrid for $359 a month for 36 months. Offer valid through November 4th, 2024. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $36.58 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's me, your liver. You know, the organ that helps you recover every weekend after pizza, donuts, and all those drinks. When you have a headache, you take an aspirin. You have a stomach ache, you pop an antacid. But where's the love for your best buddy, the liver? The least that you could do to help me stay healthy is take Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver tablets contain high-quality, all-natural ingredients like milk thistle, globe artichoke, and turmeric extracts, which are proven to keep me healthy and you feeling your best. Active Liver provides an easy daily detox and helps protect me all year long. So let me make you an offer you can't refuse. You take care of me with Active Liver, and I keep taking care of you. Capiche?
See for yourself why Active Liver is Scandinavia's #1 liver health supplement. You can find Active Liver at CVS and online at Amazon, Target.com, or directly from NewNordicUSA.com. Again, find it in stores at CVS or online at Amazon, Target.com, or NewNordicUSA.com.
If I was to describe this sandwich in one word, I would say magical. Hi, this is Jamor, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is that extra off. I go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of the honey, then you have the extra kick from the spicy filet. The combination alone takes it over the top. It's award-winning.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Back to Lexington for more of the Tigers and Wildcats.
It's been all Auburn since the start of the second quarter. Tigers on top 24-10, 3:46 to play. A check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. LSU has just scored to stem some of the Texas A&M momentum. They tried to go for two and missed. So with about 10 minutes to go, A&M leads LSU 28-23. And in Durham, it's number 22 SMU with a touchdown lead at Duke, 21-13. After the game, catch the Regions Bank postgame show. Jeff Shearer talks with players, assistants, Coach Freeze in the Auburn locker room. Plus, we'll give you scores, highlights, and analysis on the Regions Bank postgame show. Huddle up, make things happen with the only cards for the Plains, the Auburn University Regions Visa debit card and the prepaid Regions Now card. Get yours tonight. Back to Andy Burcham and Jason Campbell.
First down for Auburn at its own 30. Damari Alston, the tailback. Damari Alston with the carry. Damari Alston gets maybe a yard on the play, and that's all.
Alston, the ball carrier.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah, a little bit. Timeout, Kentucky.
I know Halloween is this week, but it sounds like you did your Halloween impersonation there.
Please reset the game clock to 3 minutes.
Yeah, a little Michael Myers action, I guess. You know, I like, get the man some water.
I'm not tired. Just leave me alone.
Hey.
3:42 to go. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. 2nd and 9 for Auburn. Kentucky just burned its second timeout.
Hey. First time seeing Andy drink water.
I appreciate the concern. Broadway smooth.
Anytime, partner.
Second and 9 for Auburn. 3:42 to go in the fourth. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. Auburn trying to close this one in style tonight.
2nd and 9.
Alston, the tailback behind Peyton Thorne. Auburn just running this one after the interception. Thorne around right end. Peyton Thorne, 35-40. And a first down for Auburn. He just got across the 40-yard line for an Auburn first down. Clock continues to roll. First down and more for Auburn.
A good play design. Get the quarterback outside. Good job of Fairweather not getting a holding call. Understanding, just let the guy go, and Thorne can beat him with his legs to the outside for another Auburn first down.
Time of possession right now, 31:03 for Auburn, 24-18 for Kentucky.
Wow. And this game started off 10-0 quickly.
Yes, it did.
Kentucky.
It has been all Auburn since. 24 unanswered points for the Tigers. First down from the Auburn 40. High snap. Thorne hands off to Alston. Hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose 2 yards on the play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And Kentucky calls a timeout. Its final timeout. Stopping the clock with 2:53. We'll see if they add any more to the clock right now.
30-second timeout.
Well, Jason, we talked about this all week. Would Auburn find a way to finish a game? What would that entail? How would they do that? Well, tonight, it was just momentum from the second quarter on, and it never stemmed tonight for Auburn.
Yeah, I think Auburn grew up a lot tonight. You go down 10-0, and then you fight back to tie it up at 10-10, and then you have a bad sequence right before the half of not being able to get the field goal, but then you don't flinch. You go in at halftime, you show some resilience, you come back out, and your first 8 plays, or we're just going to run it down your throat, and exactly what they did, and they set the tempo for the second half of what kind of football they wanted to play here in Lexington tonight. So I think you take this same energy and to continue to build off of this. Yeah, I think you can get yourself in a couple games, you can get on a winning streak.
Jarquez Hunter checks back into the ball game. This is a Kentucky defense that was giving up just under 105 yards a game rushing. Tonight, Auburn has run for 269. Now, Jarquez Hunter back in the ball game has a ton of that. 232 yards, a career high tonight for Jarquez. In the pistol, 2nd and 12 for Auburn. Kentucky out of timeouts. Jarquez now flanks Thorne. Jarquez gets the carry. Jarquez 45-50. Down the sideline, foot race. Makes a cut at the 20-yard line down to the 15. What a night for Jarquez Hunter. 47 more for Jarquez.
I think that might have just put Auburn over the 300-yard rushing mark for the night.
First time, if so, that Auburn has done that since going over 300 last year at Arkansas. 16-yard line is where the ball is. 315 yards on the ground tonight for Auburn.
Yeah, really good block by Cameron Lambert-Smith as well outside. Stand on his guy just long enough and knowing when to let him go to keep from getting a holding call.
Damari Alston is the tailback. First down for Auburn at the Kentucky 16-yard line. Trips to the wide side of the field for Auburn. Hand off Damari. And Damari is swarmed under back at the 18-yard line. And there is the 2-minute timeout. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. We're back to Lexington for the final 2 minutes. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Check out the new look at auburntigers.com. Read the latest feature stories. Get critical game day information and graphics. Search videos and audio. Find out how to get connected by digital and social media or by joining Tigers Unlimited. Shop the AU Photo Store or buy your tickets to the next event on the athletics calendar. auburntigers.com, the official website of Auburn Athletics.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
I was so excited when I heard the sandwich was back. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken. It's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Two minutes remaining in Lexington. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Send it downstairs. Cook's Pest Control sideline report with Will Herring.
Yeah, you still think the game was on the line if you were hanging around Coach Durkin right now. He's going over the X's and O's on the prevent defense. We'll see if they have to take the field again. The offense here, obviously, they're going to hopefully run the clock out in the waning minutes of the game.
2nd and 12 for Auburn at the Kentucky 18-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Auburn by 14. Alston will take the direct snap now. There is the snap to Damari. Bounces to the outside. 10. Jumps a man at the 5 and inside the 5-yard line. Out of bounds at the 2.
Nice run by Damari, getting outside and doing his Jarquez Hunter impersonation of jumping over people.
They gave him 15 yards out of bounds at the 3. Clock stop with 1:52 to go.
If Auburn can punch another one. Running the end zone here.
Also will remain in at tailback. Keandre Lambert-Smith wide right, Cam Coleman wide left. This has all been on the ground from the 9-yard line. Handoff, Alston up the middle, head down, flag thrown as Alston goes down just outside the goal line. Flag came in from the sideline.
There is a flag on the play.
False start on Auburn.
May have been on Keandre Lambert-Smith.
Illegal formation. Offense, 5 players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Takes the ball back to the 8. Now time is on Auburn's side right here. Although you like to see the Tigers continue to execute as they have the entire second half.
Yeah, they could just line up in victory. I think and take a knee.
Kentucky can't stop the
Yeah,
clock.
I think they can just take a knee and the game will be out if they just take 3 knees.
Now Jarquez comes back into the ball game.
Jarquez might be like, hey, yeah, they're going to take a knee. That's what I figured. They'll just take 3 knees.
Yeah, Auburn will go into the victory formation. We'll be able to say that for the first time in the SEC this year. Kentucky can't stop it. Peyton takes a knee. And there is some celebration. Orange and blue starting to celebrate in the stands and on the sideline. Auburn's about to get win number 1 in the SEC.
I'm not sure what Cam Coleman was doing.
He is celebrating. That's called the celebration dance for one Cam Coleman.
His celebration Bruce Lee impersonation or something.
He is the deep man for Auburn.
He is enjoying it right now.
Yes, he is. Let the youngster enjoy it. Let this entire team enjoy it. 1:13 and counting. Play clock down to 5. Thorne takes a knee.
Man, it sure feels good to get a win.
Does it ever. Auburn has been so close this year. Unable to finish against
Oklahoma, unable to finish last week at Missouri. This team finished tonight.
Yeah, proud of young men continue to fight and be resilient. Here in the second half was Auburn football.
Take one more knee, Auburn. The snap to Thorne, to a knee. And this ball game is over, and Jarquez did a backflip at the 20.
Yeah, I just rushed for almost 300 yards and got enough energy to do a backflip.
Unbelievable. Jarquez Hunter, 23 carries, 278 yards on the night. As a team, 498 yards total offense, 172 through the air, 320 on the ground. And the Auburn Tigers, as this one ticks away, will get that first big SEC win. They finish it tonight. Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. From the end of the first quarter on, it was domination by the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, no doubt, Andy. We got down 10-0. It's like, oh, what's happening? Then all of a sudden, the Tigers just kicked into another gear. Defensively set the tempo. Kedra Falk got those 2 big sacks early in that ball game in the second quarter, and all of a sudden, our rushers start getting there. Jay Crawford gets an interception, and then all of a sudden, Auburn finds his run game. And they started ripping out a couple to the left in that first half, and it just felt like the offensive line just started enjoying themselves after that, and they started feeling like, hey, we can move these guys around a little bit, Coach. Just continue to ride our backs and our coattails. And that's exactly what they did. And so give credit to this defense. They didn't give up another touchdown, another point since those points in the first quarter. And testament to this offense of finishing.
It will be a triumphant Regions Bank locker room show coming up. The final score from Lexington, Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
When we say we're an everything school, we mean it. Auburn University isn't just home to the best athletics program in the nation, it's also home to the best student-centered engineering experience in America. And that's not just a slogan, it's a promise. The Samuel Ginn College of Engineering ranks as the top engineering college in the state of Alabama, while also ranking as one of the best public engineering colleges in the nation. Tomorrow's leaders, innovators, and world changers begin at the Ginn College of Engineering. Visit today, eng.auburn.edu.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Auburn Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts, cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Final score tonight from Lexington, Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. Good to see that Auburn team able to celebrate with its fans for its first SEC victory here tonight. We welcome you back to Kroger Field, along with Jason Campbell, our entire Auburn Sports Network crew. I'm Andy Burcham. Kentucky jumped out to a 10-0 lead. It'd be hard at that point not to go, oh man, here we go again. Not tonight, Jason, not tonight. Offensively, defensively, it didn't matter. Both sides of the ball from the first quarter on. At the end of the first quarter on, Auburn dominated on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I'm proud of this team to continue to fight the resilience. You know, you've been getting so close to some victories this year, and you just haven't been able to taste that victory that you want to taste after some of these hard-fought games. And tonight they come on the road to Lexington after a tough loss last week against Missouri. They don't flinch, and they continue to fight and fight. And you see these guys come out here today, and from the second quarter on, they didn't flinch, and they end up making Kentucky not want to be in this ball game. That's pretty much how they did. They just ran the football and made it a physical game.
Old Dominion presents Best in the Game. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and proud to support those striving to also be the best. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Auburn Athletics. I think I know the answer to this, Jason, though. What or who is your best in the game?
Yeah, if I get this wrong, I wasn't watching the same game you guys was watching. Jarquez Hunter, 23 rushes, 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, had a 50-yard of long. What an outstanding job. That just says a lot about his offensive line, too, though, Andy. Those guys open up some big holes for him as well.
Hats off to Dylan Wade and Braden Joyner and Connor Liu, Jeremiah Wright, Too Tall Miller. By the way, Jarquez now over 3,000 yards in his career, 3,033 yards. And his 278 yards tonight is the 4th best running performance in Auburn history. Let that sink in a little bit. Only ahead of him, Travis Kuykendall, Bo Jackson, and Trey Mason.
Yeah, that's a great company to be in. And just think about it, and he did it against a defense that was only allowing 104 yards per game.
Right.
So it's not like it was some school that was a group of 5. It was a strong Power 5 defensive football team that these guys came up here and they said, hey, we're going to get back to playing Auburn football. And they made it a narrative this second half to finish. Coach been talking about finish all week. He said we just hadn't finished games. We hadn't learned how to win games in the fourth quarter. And tonight, these guys learned how to win games, and they learn how to finish. And hopefully this is some momentum moving forward for this football team.
Got to give them some confidence as they come now for 3 straight games at Jordan-Hare Stadium, the next of which is Vanderbilt coming to Jordan-Hare on Saturday morning. It's either an 11 or an 11:45 kickoff. We could be on the air as early as 8 o'clock. A sellout crowd expected. Make sure you're at the stadium as Auburn gets ready for Vanderbilt coming to town on Saturday. We have much more Auburn football coverage coming your way from Lexington, including interviews, analysis, highlights, and more with Brad, Will, and Jeff Shearer on the Regions Bank postgame show. General Manager of the Auburn Sports Network is Ben Harling. Auburn football produced by Britt Bowen. Our Chief Engineer, Patrick Tisdale. On-site production tonight from Jacob Hillman. Quinn Burkeen has been our studio producer with assistance from Jay Neal. For spotter and statistician Gene Dulaney, and for my broadcast partner Jason Campbell, I'm Andy Burcham. Again, the final, Auburn 24, Kentucky 10. So long, War Eagle from the Commonwealth.
Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn football has been brought to you by Cook's Pest Control, the South's most trusted name in pest control, and proud sponsor of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama. Ford, great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Coca-Cola, tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. And by Yellowwood Pressure-Treated Pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
This is Greg Bell, radio